Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pick a Side podcast. We haven't been here in a while. I didn't feel like we needed a normal introduction because the core four of us, we haven't done an episode since last week.
It's been a minute.
We basically skipped out this entire week of doing an episode.
Last time I was here, Riv and I were screaming at each other like our lives depended on it.
It was for like an hour.
It was a long ass debate.
Was that this time last week?
It might have
It
been.
was last Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, something like
You're right.
that.
No, I was gonna say like almost 10 days.
Yeah.
And instead, Monday we recorded with Nerd Sesh. Some of that content is going to be out on Patreon for those of you guys that are Patreon subscribers or you're members of our YouTube channel. This episode, we're going to try to cover everything we possibly can. And there was a comment. Somebody said that they want the old Pick a Side intro back. They want the Patreon names in the beginning.
Oh, here we go.
They want the music.
So many names.
It's a lot of names now.
It is.
We gotta split it up.
Yeah, the comments said you don't got to name every name,
The new
but
names, something.
just some of them. But just pick out a few
10
at
each.
random to shout out at the beginning of the
Those
episode.
go and show the real OGs of the
That's
show.
some
Though.
real OG. Yeah, that's 2-3 years ago at this
Shout
point.
out to
It's
good old
been a
J
minute.
Aqua, man.
J Aqua.
It's a
Shout
legend.
out.
That was the end of every single introduction.
Shout out to Rodney. I got a DM. Fan named Ronnie just got married. Shout out to Rodney.
Facts. No, good on you. I did
Go.
see that as well.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Congratulations, Rodney.
Shout out to Rodney. We love marriage here. We love love here.
Pro love.
Pro love. All types of love.
Love is love.
I don't know who you married. Doesn't matter who it is. I
Amen.
support.
Keep cooking.
Yes. Preach. Preach.
Riv, maybe women aren't for you. Maybe you need
I'm
to
pro.
dabble in
I'm pro
men.
me.
What does that mean?
I'm pro me and for me.
Okay.
At what age do you get to where women don't like you've like, yo, it's 35. Clearly, women haven't done it.
Like, gotta be like in my 60s. Like, I feel like 35 is way too early. I'm still at the peak of my powers. I feel like at that point, when shit don't work.
I feel like at 60 though, you ain't even.
Nah, I'm gonna still have it.
You're
Trust
not
me.
even getting it up like that.
Nah, I'm
bro.
gonna still get it up.
I feel like at 60, bro. I
You
mean,
can
if you
definitely
get
get up.
attracted to a different gender at
If
that
you're going
point,
to the gas station.
if you into men at that
I
point,
will be at the gas station.
You looking at soggy balls, bro.
That's a fact.
In the
Unless you go
60s.
younger though. If I'm rich at 60,
Where you going with this?
what? I'm saying what he said. I don't know.
You're
What,
a 6-year-old man trying to date like a 20-year-old dude? Is that what you're saying?
nah, what the fuck? Why you always gotta go to dudes? We still got females.
That
We're
was the whole
talking about dudes, yeah.
conversation.
You gotta chill, bro.
Which is nothing. I mean, something's wrong with that, just age gap wise. But
No,
you know what I mean?
if I'm
nothing wrong
60,
with that.
I'm not dating. At that
Sure.
point, you know what we're doing.
Yeah.
This
You
ain't
get
even.
married?
Nah.
Oh.
If I'm 60, we're fucking. Like,
Oh, wow.
At every yeah, that's it. Like.
I feel
I
like
can't-
by
you know
then
what I'm
we'll
saying?
definitely have some medicine out there that you don't need a gas station, bro. The way the shit's going, no
That's a
way.
I don't
Fact.
know, bro. I feel like that's gonna involve like a needle in my junk. I'm good.
Nah, I don't want that.
Probably done worse. That'd be up there. Short list.
My God,
Yo,
that'd be
dude,
high.
what the fuck?
That would be high.
You're
Yeah.
telling me you wouldn't do that?
What, needle? That's too far.
Wow.
That's,
I mean,
that's
if it
even for
meant
me.
like, if it meant for the rest of my life, I
You're
never have
good.
to worry about it. Yeah,
But, like,
probably. Would it suck? Yeah.
You're 60. You're beating the clock at that point. Like, nah, I'm good.
Now, insane question I'm about to ask: are we talking on or in the injection?
Oh. Ooh.
If it's
Hopefully
on-
not in.
If it's on,
In would be
Like in the
Jeez.
hole?
That's-
Nah, I'm cool.
come on, that was assumed.
I
I'm
can't
cool,
do
I'm
that,
cool, I'm
man.
cool.
I don't know if I can do that. That just fucking freaks me
Do
out.
you know
man.
that is the hospital has done some things, man.
A catheter?
Oh yes,
Yes. I'm
That's
well
too
aware
much.
of that.
I feel like
Nuts.
that's
That
too
is
much.
why we need to avoid surgeries at all costs, gentlemen.
That's too much,
Jesus
man. That's
Christ,
too
bro.
much.
Here's the good thing: you're usually asleep for it,
Mm-hmm.
but you wake up and you're just like,
What the
Like,
fuck?
"Why is this in me?"
Yeah. That.
I don't want no males doing my surgery.
Okay.
Well, here the thing is, there's so many male doctors.
No, I don't need none of them touching my mans. Like, I'm cool, bro.
You've never had an exam at the doctor from another man.
No, I always had a female. And even then, I still felt like a little, like, you still feel a little like, oh, this is kind of weird.
Being
You know?
a doctor is so funny because they have to make the most awkward things
They do.
seem normal.
Normal.
You start giggling and shit. I'm like, oh, this shit
Giggling.
kind
Why
of crazy.
has a doctor ever touched your balls?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to go down there and check for a quick second just to see if you're okay. You just be like, I don't know.
What's your face during that?
I just like look away like I'm fake soft right now. I don't want you like, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably judging in your head like, damn, this shit little.
probably
Doctor,
see-
she's seen him.
Like,
Probably see so many.
she
little
does,
ones,
but
bro.
you don't want to be a part of that little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You want to stand out.
yeah, yeah, man. Doctors is crazy.
Wait, so you'd rather be hard in front of a doctor? So
No,
he's like,
I wouldn't
unimpressed?
I wouldn't say all that.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'll
I
just
put
say like.
myself in the way that this conversation
No,
has
for
gone.
sure.
It just,
Catheter.
I would say it's just, you know how you go to the doctor's, it's fake cold in there all the time. So
Yeah.
you know
It's always cold.
you always shriveled up. You know, it's unfortunate.
I
I
But
thought I had a
Done that in
testicle
a minute.
torsion yesterday.
what's
Last
that?
night.
That's a
Why?
nightmare.
Testicle, because
Sneezed?
my right ball just started to get sensitive and hurt out of nowhere, bro. I was about to go to sleep. It was like 2 a.m, and my right nut, it was just like, this shit kind of fucking hurts. Like, it's like like a sharp pain.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, did I sit on my nuts or something? I don't know. So then I'm like, yo, shit, bro. I'm not. And I told Jess, and she has anxiety. So she's asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT's like, yo, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you might have a testicle torsion. That's basically when the connection to your balls, it ties up. And basically, you're at risk of losing your testicle at that
Ooh.
point if that happens. And it happens to every 1 of 4,000 men, and it can happen randomly.
Okay.
There is nothing
4,000.
that happens. It's a
It's
random
amazing,
occurrence.
guys, if you think about it. Yeah.
So there are some men that they have woken up in the middle of the night, and they're just like, ah.
That kind of means we're
and
good.
it's in excruciating pain.
Yeah, well, it passed. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
if you think
Yeah,
about
it
it,
passed. I just was chilling for a little bit, and every 10 minutes I would touch my right ball to see, okay, does it hurt or not? And it
Yo,
stopped
bro.
hurting. And I told Jess, like, it doesn't hurt no more.
That's how you test it. You just
Yeah, I just did that. I was touching it, bro, because any single slight touch, it hurt. It was like, damn, bro, this shit feels weird.
Do you guys know the testicle check? Cup your balls.
Mm.
Give
Cough.
a good. As long as they jump,
Let's do the doctor.
essentially.
Right?
they get in there,
Yeah. Oh, you're aware.
bro. I hate the doctor.
It's actually Riv's favorite part of the appointment.
I hate the doctor.
No, but yeah, no. Thank God I did it. I've been watching Snowfall. I finished
Great
season
show.
1.
Great show.
I finished season 1.
You like
Season
it?
1 already. Yeah, I love it. I like that show. I mean, I like shows like that. I watched The Wire in
Type
its
shit.
Did you
entirety.
watch Power?
I didn't watch Power.
Power's excellent.
That's probably next. It's not the same, but I think like The Boys, obviously not the same thing because you're talking about like the Coke game versus superheroes. But in terms of how grim the shows are, they're very similar.
Okay.
Like The Boys is a grim show. There's a
Yeah.
lot of deaths
Snowfall is definitely.
and
a good show.
Snowfall.
So
yes.
you finished it.
Season 1.
Season
You got past that part.
He's on season 1. I don't even know what part you're talking
The
about.
part in season 1 where the dude took dude in the room.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no, I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He was like, I don't think he killing.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
Yeah,
no,
that was
insane.
crazy.
Carvel.
Yeah, Carvel. Yeah, he's a
Carvel with
sick
a K.
guy. He's a sick guy.
And that was insane. He was like, give me my money.
He said, "Yeah, you like that."
And then his man set him up, bro.
Yeah, crazy show.
Ray
man.
Ray set him up, and he had to do the, you know what I'm saying? Now that woman betraying her family in the Coke game,
Mhm.
that was different, bro. Ruthless.
Never seen it.
Good ass show. That and Power is honestly like same tier for me. They're both elites. Comes to like drug shows. I haven't watched The Wire. I watched the first season and I don't know, bro. Shit just didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
It's elite, bro. You gotta finish it. You gotta thug it out.
Everybody says The Wire's
I
amazing.
know.
I literally couldn't do it.
If I watched it again, it'd be my third time trying to watch it.
You finished the entire season 1?
I want to say at least like a handful of episodes. I think the full season.
Maybe you think I just sit in a dungeon and just lock in on it.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe be a little too busy with other shit.
Could be.
You guys heard that Dragon Ball Z, they're coming out with a new arc.
There we go.
It's like something. It's like called Galactic something. I'm not sure what
Okay.
it is, but it's another arc where there's like another enemy that he was supposed to fight in the Tournament of Power, something like that, and he's like an even stronger opponent now. I like
Stronger than
that.
Jiren.
Yeah,
Is it like Jiren's brother? I saw some comics about that.
I saw some comments about that too. I don't think it is. At least
Because
this
I'm gonna
show.
be honest, as much as I love Goku,
Nigga was getting his ass.
he
whipped.
did not beat Jiren 1-on-1.
They're saying
He would
that-
have if he never ran out of Ultra Instinct.
That's a fact.
They're saying that this new one is gonna be more
Broly?
Vegeta centric.
Vegeta?
like Vegeta
That's interesting.
doing his thing.
Because I'm curious, because Broly is stronger than Goku and Vegeta.
How far can they get with this shit?
I mean, I hope it never ends.
Ultra instinct.
Ultra Instinct with some pain.
Yeah, I hate the name. I like the swag behind it though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like Ultra Instinct.
UI? You don't like that?
I'm more just
He
Super
looked
Saiyan.
cool.
No, him like he's always looks cool and all this shit.
It's
Like,
true.
I like the Super Saiyan 5, 4, 3. Like
Okay, so you're saying like them creating Ultra Instinct was whack.
Yeah, the name was kind of shitty.
That's
Yeah, I didn't like the name.
damn.
I even like Super
can't
Saiyan
say
God. That's your
Listen,
stuff.
I respect all your Dragon Ball opinions. You are extremely knowledgeable.
I'm trying, man. I like it.
But I will say I'm gonna have to disagree on this.
I understand. Yeah.
Because he is so elite.
No,
in
I
this
like the form. I love the form. The name.
The name
I
needs
just,
a change.
Yeah,
I don't
can't get
hate
with
where
it.
you're coming from.
Yeah, I can't get. I
But
wish maybe that could have been
It just
Super Saiyan
fits.
God.
It's so true though.
That's true. That's
Ultra
true.
Instinct. Is it a lie?
Yeah, I like the Vegeta one where he turns purple. What is it? Ego? I think it's I don't know if you got that far, but it's
No,
like
purple.
he's like Vegeta gets to an Ultra Instinct for himself, but it's like something with ego. It's like I don't know.
Was that in the Tournament of Power too?
No, it was after. It was after.
Oh,
It was after.
is that in one of the new movies, Ty?
No, it's in the comics.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I didn't read
Vegeta.
that.
You know, he catches up
You read
after
those?
the fact. I tried to.
Damn
I tried
it.
to. Yeah.
All right, don't say anything else.
I got you. There's
So
one thing
the-
I will read
the
is some
new
comics.
Anime is based on one of the manga arcs. It's called Galactic Patrol. That's what the new Dragon Ball Super series is going to be about. I'm excited though. I like that they're keeping it on. Same thing with Naruto. Naruto, they have Boruto now,
Mhm.
and bro, that it's gotten so deep into it where it's like Boruto has died at one point. I think Naruto like sacrificed himself. It's a lot of things that happen in the world of Boruto. Like they're so deep into that anime right now.
It's good or no?
It is good if you skip the fillers. People think that Boruto gets a lot of hate because it's hard to live up to Naruto, but it's also because at the beginning there was a lot of filler for Boruto. It
Mhm.
was overwhelming. But if you just stick to canon, then they say it's really good.
Yeah, I've been lacking on watching anime for a while because I know for a fact I need to watch this new season of Jujutsu Kaisen because Charles keeps telling me I'm folding. This season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing. I bet it is, truthfully, because season 2 was nuts. I will say my favorite right now, easily Chainsaw Man. That movie was amazing. That
That's tough.
season 2, I'm not even sure when it's going to come out.
Chainsaw Man is tough, man. The first episode of it was emotional.
It really was. That pilot was one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, man, it's just a little demon sacrificing himself, man,
That shit was sad.
for his dog.
He was real.
Yeah.
Mad real.
Nah, Chainsaw Man is lit. You don't watch anime, Dels?
No, not at all.
Nah, he don't be into that nerd shit.
No,
like
no,
it.
no, I wasn't gonna say that. You know, you guys are into it. That's cool. There's stuff I'm into that you're not into.
Like what?
You don't want to know. Have you guys seen the new Modern Warfare 4 trailer?
I did. It was fire.
That shit looks heat.
They're not gonna miss. If you see the words Modern Warfare in front of a Call of Duty
Yeah,
game,
It looks-
bro,
no, it looks really
mad
good. I heard 007, the game, has been
I heard
really
that's
good
mad
too.
good
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I'm gonna test that out.
So
Games are
GTA
back.
6 is
Games
officially
might be.
coming out
November
this
19th.
year.
Lock it in.
Call
I
of
don't
Duty
believe it.
October,
October. Yeah, the
and then 2K
20
September.
something.
I'm gonna have a great winter.
I just got a new monitor too. I'm
Nice,
excited.
bro.
I'm
Nice.
thinking about getting a PC.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it and
I'm not
go
gonna
double
lie.
monitor.
We need to stream GTA 6 when it comes out.
That's why
We
I'm
do.
thinking about going two.
Well, it's not
monitor.
gonna come out on PC right away.
No, it's not. No, but I'm saying like a PC for my streaming stuff, my other monitor for my gaming, but I'm thinking about going PC
Yeah.
because the monitors you can get are insane.
Yeah. No, for sure. Just building the PC.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my
That shit's
monitor.
bread.
Expensive. Yeah. I
It's
know
like
shit's
almost
getting like RAM and shit's getting more and more
$1,500,
expensive.
$2,000.
I'm gonna bring my
I
monitor.
went to Best Buy and like they had some pre-made builds already. Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot though. The monitor I just bought does not have in monitor speakers.
Hmm.
So I need to get
Like a
a
Soundbar
specific
and shit?
I have a soundboard. It does not hook up Bluetooth.
my monitor's the same thing actually.
What the fuck?
My monitor's the same thing. Because I had that issue when I hooked up Chuck's PS4 to my monitor to play, and I'm like, bro, I have no way to hear. So I had to get like a headset and plug it into the controller.
I have the headset, but I don't want to play with the headset.
Yeah.
Ever since I seen people with the divot in their head, I'm good off headsets. But I need a USB to USB. You know how the old USB, I think it's USB-A.
Yeah, like the
I need the USB-A to USB-A in order to connect my soundbar to my monitor,
Interesting.
which is
It's always so
corny.
complicated, man.
You know how sick I am? Yo, that you should see that monitor.
I saw the picture.
Different
you
one.
sent.
I had to
Oh,
return that one because that one was too wide and I had black bars on the side when I was playing the game, which
mhm.
defeated the whole purpose of getting
Yeah,
it wide.
yeah,
It was 34 inches for a reason. But now I got the 32, but it's taller.
Okay.
Bro, that thing is crazy. It's better than my eyes.
How much did you drop on it?
220?
Oh, nice.
Damn,
nice.
that's valid.
easy.
Right?
That's so easy.
That is valid.
But I can't hear it.
Yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue.
I have to figure it out.
They definitely have wired headphones if you're worried about the dip.
Definitely have those, but I'd have to get those.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Yeah, no, GTA 6 when it comes out, you gotta do something. I don't know what it's gonna be.
I want to get a PC, get GTA 6 on it.
You have a PC.
I need to get it built to the point that it can handle GTA 6.
Well,
Because
it's not coming out on PC GTA for probably like at least a year, I'd imagine.
Oh, really?
A
Okay.
year?
That's what they did for 5.
Also,
Red Dead.
I just learned. Maybe I'm dumb for not knowing this earlier. Did you know that majority of games don't play in 4K?
No, they don't.
They don't play in 4K.
A majority of games are 1080p.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
I
thought
felt
it
like
just depends on the system or the monitor you have. Or
I
whatever.
felt like if I had the new console,
yeah.
it's a new game, I assumed 4K. MLB, 2K, Madden, all of them 1080p. They play too fast to run 4K.
Oh, so it's an FPS issue?
I think it's a hertz. Sure. Frames per second. Facts.
Yeah, because most games, I'm assuming, I guess it's playing at 60, because there's a big debate of 30 versus 60, and obviously the quality goes down if the FPS goes up. But I don't know what they play on, honestly.
So mine that I have on the one I just got, I think it's 180-ish. So I don't think I can run 8K, but I can definitely get 4K, which is huge. And then I changed the settings on my PlayStation to do it. And there's a bit of a difference, but I had no clue that majority of games are 1080. So I said that to say, they're saying GTA 6 may not run in 4K, which would be insane to think.
I think it will. Certain games, RPG games, definitely on console can run 4K. But those sports games, you're not going to notice much of a difference. But it's also a console versus PC issue, because that's why a lot of people say if you run console, you don't need a top-end monitor, because consoles can't even get to that type of point where you get like a 4K crisp graphics and display and your FPS is very high. Like on PC, you can run that. I don't know if you guys ever seen 2K mods on the PC.
They look nuts.
But they look realistic.
They're
They
better.
look like the real thing.
They're better.
Really?
By
Yeah,
far.
it looks like the real thing, bro. So PC could do everything. I want to get GTA 6 on it and create a hack and sack server.
There you go.
That'd be
Put
lit.
me in
That'd
it.
be fire.
Yeah,
What team I'm on?
our team.
What do you mean,
Oh.
what team?
I'm talking about GTA 6.
Oh,
Like a hack and sack server in GTA 6.
I thought you were saying 2K. My
They're
bad.
probably
Oh, yeah.
going to have, I don't know, Rockstar teamed up and they partnered with 5M, who creates all of the, role-playing stuff. So they'll probably have some sort of version of it on console. But PC, obviously, since you could do mods and everything else, it's going to be more advanced. But that shit's not going to come out on PC for a minute, bro. They always take their time because they want to, they always make the game for like the console first, then they go and make it for PC. So I would think at least a year.
We gotta
Online's
run
not going to come out day one. Probably going to take like a month like it did for GTA
Which is
5.
also dumb.
Did you
I'm not
pre-order it
mad.
already?
Pre-orders aren't up.
Oh, really?
Any information about GTA?
JC just told me he pre-ordered it.
I promise you he did.
Maybe he
gave his
lied
money
to
to
Nah, ain't no
someone
fucking
big.
way he just did
I
that to you.
promise you,
He
bro.
was like,
gave
nah, I
him-
pre-ordered it. I'm
I
like,
mean, there might
okay.
be like I remember like GameStop back in the day, you could give them like $5 and they'd save you a copy. But like you can't go on Xbox. You could wish list it, but you can't go on like Xbox or Rockstar Games and pre-order right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
He was capping. That's
he's funny for that. Yeah, he gave it some fucking Chinaman or something. I don't know.
Somebody got his ass.
Where did his money go?
Some Somali pirate. I don't know, bro.
But shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys drop a like on the episode. And before we talk about Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, who do you guys have winning in Game 7? OKC or the Spurs?
Going with the Spurs. Spurs have the best player in the world. It's been evident in this series by a drastic margin, if you ask me. I will give credit. I think Oklahoma City's a more well-rounded team, but when you have the best player in the world, Game 7, chips on the line, I'm going with Wemby. I'm going with the Spurs.
My pick was OKC in 7 when the series started. I got no reason to change it right now. It's funny how the world works. Everyone's down in SGA. Everyone hates SGA. Everyone thinks he's terrible. He's going to go out there and have a great Game 7. He's going to the NBA Finals.
It's going to kill you to watch, too.
I'm going to take OKC. I feel like they played exceptional on their home floor. I feel like they've had the better team. SGA just needs one. He just needs one. He's had stinkers throughout the series. This is your make or break moment.
Has SGA even had a good game this series?
Maybe like one. 1.5.
I mean, in 5 of the
3.
6
Good
games,
game.
he shot below 40%
Yeah.
from the field.
Whichever one he has a double-double in, you could probably argue. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right now, Poly Market has OKC with a 59% chance to win Game 7. I think that's crazy. J-Dub out, AJ Mitchell out. I think this is at least a 50-50 game. I'm going with the Spurs in 7, and I will announce to everybody, full transparency in the audience, I lost all my money on Poly Market.
What, this 30-day battle went like 10 days.
Game 6, I think it was Game 5. My dumbass. I said I'm throwing everything on the Spurs because they were making a bit of a comeback and it was like a 10-point game. And I said, you know what? Fuck it, throwing it all on the Spurs. And then they lost, and I was just like, damn, it's over. But
You also threw your bread on OKC to go up 3-1.
yeah, and I probably shouldn't have, man. I probably shouldn't have.
That
Definitely
was
shouldn't
crazy.
have.
Yo, what the?
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's just I'm always looking for the percentages to even out. So I threw money on OKC because they were at like a 43% chance. So I'm thinking at some point in the game they'll get to 50-50
You could go and cash
and stuff.
out. Yeah.
But it never got to that point. So then I was like, yo, at this point I might as well just let it ride. So that is my unfortunate story. Don't learn from me, but if you want to play for yourself, you can use code PAS26, use on Poly Market, deposit $20, get $50. I'm still going to run it back, though. And I got the Spurs in 7. I'm going with the Spurs. I think they win. And I know, Dales, you don't want the Spurs to win because you know that the Knicks got a better chance against the Spurs in your mind.
They're losing either way, brother. They're losing either way.
Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals is going to be Saturday. We're here after Game 6. The Spurs tied this series 3-3. I mean, how do you guys feel? Who do you think's going to win this series? What have been your takeaways and thoughts from this series? How do you feel?
My takeaway is that OKC is definitely the more talented team. They are the more well-rounded team. They don't have the best player on their team. That's been my takeaway because you see the impact that bench has when they come onto the floor and they're going up against the Spurs second unit. And I look throughout this series and I think that it's obvious. Anybody who's watching, SGA hasn't been at his best. You and I had this whole conversation outside talking about it. He's just the shots that he normally would make in the regular season, they're not falling. And on top of it, they're doing a good job of keeping him closed off from getting to the basket, forcing him to settle for these mid-range jumpers that we have seen him make, but he's struggled. When you look at the rest of this team in the supporting cast, with injuries to AJ Mitchell, with injuries to J-Dub, Jared McCain has come in and he's been a great energizer bunny for them off the bench. You have maybe the best role player in the 2020 era in Alex Caruso.
Try to cut him.
I couldn't fathom it
Crazy,
personally.
man.
Not me understanding who Alex Caruso is, what he means to a playoff team, because that is a playoff riser.
He is.
He's been, I don't want to say their best player because that's rude to SGA, but he's been number 2 maybe. He's been impactful.
great.
One
You
of the
could say
most-
Caruso's been the most impactful player on OKC. He has.
Which is-
We're looking at
He's shooting
on-off numbers.
57% from 3. And he's playing elite
Listen,
defense.
whether you agree with that or disagree with that, as a fan of Alex
He's been
Caruso,
great in his
that
role
just
for
makes me
sure.
so fucking happy.
He's been awesome.
Who's a conference finals MVP? If OKC wins, like let's say the series ended right now, we don't know what Game 7 is. Who would be your conference finals MVP?
My
good
conference
question.
finals will be Alex Caruso. Who I think they will give the award to, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I definitely think they'll give it to Shea. You could make the argument for Caruso based on the way he's shooting and the defense he's playing, but you do have to take into account the role he's playing versus
It's
the role
like
SGA's
if
playing.
Mikhail won ECF MVP after he shot like 70-something% from the field.
Yeah, Brunson was
Brunson
more
was
efficient,
amazing.
though, yeah.
He was incredible. Brunson's the MVP, way more efficient than SGA.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in that regards, like, Mikhail was efficient. What a godly efficiency, amazing defense. But the number one option, 9 out of 10 times, going to get it. Now, the difference is SGA hasn't been efficient. Shooting 38% from the field, under 30% from threes.
It's probably the worst efficiency ever for a conference finals MVP
Elite
if he
free
were to
throw
win.
shooter. Elite free throw shooter. I think he's only missed 2 this conference finals. He's been
Yeah, 50 for 52, I think.
nuts, insane at the free throw line. But the depth of OKC has really been at the forefront for me. And I look at the Spurs and how unbelievable this guy Wemby has been outside of Game 5. Because Game 5, I think that any criticism that you had towards Wemby was justified and fair. I think he played sluggish. I think that he just was settling way too much, and it was a lot what we saw in game 1 versus the Timberwolves. And since that point, he'd done a good job of asserting himself, and he kind of reverted back to that in game 5. But then to come out with the energy that he did in game 6 and just understand this is the moment that I've been waiting for, that if I want to prove myself and solidify myself as one of the game's great right now, I need this game. He went out there and he absolutely balled. And it's not to take away from any of his other teammates. I think Stephon Castle has done a great job in his role, being an elite defender, getting out in transition, finish at the basket, still needs to work on his jump shooting. But I'll be honest, he hasn't been the worst just watching the game. He's still confident in shooting the basketball. You still have to at least respect that. De'Aaron Fox hasn't been good, and that's an unfortunate part. But Dylan Harper getting back to the way that he looked in game 1, that was huge, and one of the main reasons, too, why they were able to go ahead and push it to a game 7. It's just been the little things from their supporting cast where Keldon Johnson hasn't been that great, but Julian Champagnie has come in, and he's really taken a huge step in his game. You see the confidence that he has when he's attacking the basket, going at Chet Holmgren. I can't just say him because it feels like everybody's trying to have their way with Chet, and they're really just not afraid of him. Where in the regular season, Chet Holmgren was
That brother's soft.
Chet Holmgren was one of the best defensive players in the league, and in this series, they're really making a point of emphasis. We're going at you. We're not afraid of you. We're gonna go and we think that you're just a little bit too soft. You're not big enough to bang with us because we are strong. Dylan Harper has shown that. Castle has shown that. Champagnie has shown that in spurts as well. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama. It's been crazy to watch the Spurs go ahead and push this to a game 7 because watching, I have felt strongly. OKC is the more talented team. They have more talent to their team. But the high-end talent, the stars for the Spurs have showed out. And the young players have showed out. And albeit Keldon Johnson has not been what I thought that he would be in this playoffs, credit to Champagnie, credit to Dylan Harper for ascending in these moments because this is their first time being here too. Everybody's first time being here. They're rising to the occasion. It's unfortunate that De'Aaron Fox hasn't been that too, consistent game-to-game basis. But Victor, I mean, that's really what it comes down to, and how in their wins, in some of their losses outside of game 5, it's just so strongly to me that for the majority of this series, he has shown you he is the best player in this series. And it's just a lot easier for him to get his comparatively to SGA because the perimeter defense plus on top of it, Wemby on the backside, where for OKC, it's been sweet because that paint, it's Chet, and honestly, Chet is a good defender, but the fact that they're not afraid of him, that's been the difference in this 2 series because OKC's afraid of going downhill. Spurs aren't.
I think Victor gives you a floor. I think his offense has been, I don't want to say up and down. I just don't think he's had the same aggression every game.
I don't disagree.
But defense, he gives you a floor. So if he gives you a floor when you that impactful on defense, your offense doesn't have to be all world every game. I think for me, the way I'm looking at this series is, I think you said it earlier, guys from 4 to 8, OKC just clears. I mean, and this is with AJ missing a couple games,
Yep.
J-Dub not being healthy. I mean, SGA hasn't played up to the potential you want him to be. Victor has for the most part. And then Dylan Harper is giving you something. Castle's giving you something. But outside of that, like, OKC has just cleared their bench. Like, they are destroying those type of lineups. And like I said, this is without J-Dub, basically, and then AJ missing the last 3 games or so. This OKC team is super talented. For me, this team has been pretty good at home. San Antonio's been pretty good at home. I feel like the home team has won in this series. They're going up in game 7. OKC is at home again. They just won game 5. Caruso shooting the shit out the ball. Cason Wallace is shooting a really good clip from 3. You're getting guys who aren't Caruso shot 29% from the 3-point line in the regular season. Now he's shooting like a blistering 45, 40. It's something like that. Cason Wallace didn't shoot the ball well in the regular. Like, these dudes don't shoot the ball well, and they're getting practice shots as NBA players, and they're hitting threes.
They're naked.
Yeah, so it's like you have to, and San Antonio is like, yo, we don't care. Just SGA, you're not going to get your game on. We do not care. And it's led to San Antonio. You saw at home, they've been pretty dominant. Now, game 7 is going to be interesting because, like I said, the home team has had the better record in this playoff series. You know, I know San Antonio got the game 1 victory, and
OKC
then OKC got game 3.
Mhm.
But for the most part, the home team has shown that they're the better team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go. And OKC does have a win without AJ and J-Dub in this series. I believe that was game 4. 5.
Game 5.
Game 5. Yes, I believe that was game 5 at home. And that home crowd is definitely different. But, you know, we were talking about in the chat for a little bit. SGA can't get to the rim. So being as if, and he's not a high volume 3-point shooter. So you're relying on a lot of tough phone booth jumpers where you have Stephon Castle who can stay in front of you. On top of that, even if you get past, like if you're a guard and you're sitting there looking like, okay, I know I can get past him, but I got him on the wing, big fella down there. All Stephon Castle got to do is just steer me one way, stay on my hip, and then I got another guy coming here. And to SGA's credit, he's making the right reads, and I think he's. I don't want to say. No, I could say that. I think he's excelled as a passer in this series.
I
where
agree with that.
He's shown an ability to make that pass and make that next read, but for the most part, your value has come from your efficient scoring, your consistency on that end, and you haven't done that, and that's kind of giving you. That's kind of put it down in a series where you're at a game 7 and you're not playing well. So. Like they're at a game 7 and you have not played to the best of your ability. Now, you could take it one way, you could take another. I do think San Antonio's game plan has been pretty awesome against SGA. Just, you know, funnel him to where you take extremely tough mid-range shots that, you know, you live or you die with them. And SGA has so far in this series died with them where he hasn't been able to shoot the ball efficiently. He hasn't been able to hit that jumper. But my prediction was OKC in 7 from the start of this. I don't feel any different from it. I still feel like OKC can go in there and they still have enough to get this victory just because of the way I've seen San Antonio play on the road. I feel like both teams, when they're at home, they come out with a different type of energy. And I feel like they come out and they play with a different type of swagger. And OKC, they've been shown on these home games where they've been down and they've been able to go on runs, get back in the game. I think for San Antonio, for them, it's just about staying composed in that moment, being able to kind of punch back and being able to stay within the fight. But for me, I think I'm gonna still take OKC. I still feel really confident in them game 7. It's gonna be tough. You said it early. This is a legacy game for Wemby, but not as much as for SGA. SGA is 27 years old. This means way more.
Because he's played worse.
Yeah, and I agree. And I think you just won MVP. This is your MVP on the line for the most part. And this is you have a chance to right your wrongs, go in there at game 7, go back to the finals. I mean, that means everything for you. Victor, you're going to be here for 15 plus years. 27 years old, SGA, you have an opportunity to really make your mark. You have to go out there and listen, dude, take 40 shots. Like if that's what it needs to be, you got to fucking do it. You got to find a way to just play better.
As long as Wemby doesn't lay a dud, I think that it's okay for him. If he plays good and they lose in a respectable fashion, it's a get him next year. Honestly, I also throw the same onto SGA. You play well, you fall short, you did what you could. The Spurs are a really good team. It's not like the Spurs are this mid dog shit team and, oh my God, you guys lost. You guys were favorites, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, Spurs have shown to be more than a valiant opponent all season long to you. You just can't lay a dud. If he lays a dud, then any criticism that you have on SGA is going to be all hands on deck.
Both teams have had their fair share of adversity. OKC has been dealing with J-Dub's injury all year long. AJ Mitchell got hurt, didn't play in 2 games in the series, won't play in game 7. San Antonio's not healthy either. Dylan Harper got hurt in this series, and he took a while to get back to the level of play that we know he could be at. And De'Aaron Fox is averaging 10 points in this series.
It may not be an injury, though. He might actually be bad.
I think it is
I'm
both.
just being an
but yes,
asshole.
he's been bad. He's been bad. He's also been hurt. So I feel like with San Antonio,
he's been up and down all playoffs, though. I feel like
hate that guy.
They haven't gotten that consistency even from their top end guys. So I think that whatever OKC's dealing with, it's the playoffs. San Antonio's dealing with injuries too to their players. You look at OKC's offensive rating with Shea on the floor the last 3 games. Game 6, an 81 offensive rating. Game 5, a 128.2 offensive rating. And Game 4, an 82.8 offensive rating. It hasn't just been his production as a shot maker, but it's been the team offense. The overall team offense has been putrid 2 of the last 3 games. In the beginning of this series, Shea was seeing a lot of hard doubles. Then San Antonio realized Caruso's making 58% of his threes. we have to start guarding him at least a little bit. These guys around Shea are making their shots. And you have seen that Mark Daigneault has gone into more offensively slanted lineups with having Jared McCain out there, Jalen Williams out there to provide more spacing. I think the key for OKC in Game 7
Stop playing Dort.
is to stop playing Lou Dort. Exactly. Lou Dort has not been a factor defensively or offensively in this series, and he is somebody that has been a negative in most of his minutes for OKC in this 7-game series. But Shea's shot making has been awful, and I think it's been on Shea to produce at a highly efficient level that we expect of him in a regular season. That's the standard. If they do not win Game 7, this is an all-time bad series for an MVP in league history.
I'm with you.
This is an all-time bad series that he's having, below 40%, below 30% from 3. Carter Bryant is walling him off and forcing him into long twos that rival what you'd see in the 2000s where you're just a foot above the 3-point line.
Some KG shit.
You see Dylan Harper play amazing defense on him too. Stephon Castle has played amazing defense on him. For the most part, they're still gapping up when he drives, but they're playing one-on-one defense on him. The difference is that he hasn't been able to get by the first level of defense, and he's often just rising up. And those type of shots, I think he's getting tighter contested jumpers than he's gotten in the past before, because in this series, they have called it pretty fair. I think that in this series, they have allowed San Antonio to play very aggressive, much like OKC plays aggressive against anybody else. And Shea has not been able to create those consistent micro advantages like pushing off his off arm and creating a certain amount of separation. Now the shots feel much tighter, and his long two percentage has gone up to 30% in the postseason, and he's missed a lot of those shots. And when you're trading rim attempts for long 2-point attempts, you're trading the most efficient shot in basketball for the least efficient shot in basketball. And although that's something that SGA hits, that's something you got to hit at a ridiculously high clip to justify. And right now, he's at 36%. So Shea, that shot diet is tough, but it's also not something he is as frequently accustomed to throughout the course of a series, because usually he's able to get to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Usually he's able to get closer in the mid-range area to where it's not a long mid-range, it's a shorter mid-range, it's like an elbow jumper. Now these shots are much tougher, and the lack of 3-point volume and him not being able to pay teams for like avalanches. Like you would see Luka in the playoffs, he could go on avalanches because he can just rain in 4 to 5 threes at any point in the game. With Shea, it's not quite the same. So the scoring is coming in a different way, and the Spurs have limited him mostly with one-on-one defense, but their help defense or gap defense and having Wemby in the paint, it basically makes every shorter jumper at least 3 feet longer because of his presence. Because anything that you take within the arc, within the elbow area, he can contest. So we have seen his impact on defense throughout this series, and he's averaging 28 and 13. Offensively, he's been efficient. He's been dominant. And with Wemby, I can say certainly that he has been the most valuable player in this series. When he plays versus when he's on the court, the Spurs are a completely different team. They get outclassed when he's off the floor.
Luke Cornett sucks.
When Shay's off
It
the
kills
floor,
me. Yo, he's really not good.
OKC goes on
That
runs
was
when
really
Shay's
close,
off
man.
the floor. In this series,
So I don't want you guys to rehash the conversations you guys had in the group chat. I just think that a lot of good points were made. The one thing that I will say is the team goes on flurries when he's off the court because they're also going up against San Antonio's bench unit, which is not on the class of OKC's. Not that it's bad. Spurs is definitely not bad. It's just that OKC's is just playing at another level. They are just knocking down shots. They have more creators on their team to go ahead and get buckets. Now, when Wemby's on the court, it's a whole different story. He is just, Riv, I think you put it so perfectly, the floor that he's able to raise is maybe one of one. SGA is getting some of the toughest assignment, but when he's off the court, most oftentimes Wemby's off the court, and then that second unit is just going to be able to capitalize majority of the time. At least that's what we've seen in this series. The one game where, again, if you want to be where this is a glaze fest, Game 5, even where I don't think SGA had a great game. He was super efficient from the free throw line. I think he shot 38% from the field. He left it all out there. Credit to him. But it was mostly Wemby being, I don't want to call him lazy, but it was a sluggish effort. Definitely not an assertive version of himself. Not nearly what we saw in Game 6. He was letting, he didn't have his foot all the way on the gas. And that's the one game where I'll say Wemby needed to be better. But outside of that, it's been a pretty consistent showing from him where his floor, again, for what he brings you on the defensive side, where his offense hasn't always been what it was in Game 1, where it was yesterday. He's being aggressive.
His floor and ceiling is higher than Shai's.
And it's not an insane thing to say because of how amazing his defense is. And when his offense is hitting, he shows you he can give you 41. He can get 20 boards a night.
You just like with him, it's just take more than 15 shots. Like I think that like in their losses, he doesn't take more than 15 shots. It's like when he does start doing it, it's kind of late in the game or late when they're down 12-14 and he realizes, oh shit, like now I got to turn it up. Like it's those non-aggressive games. When he's not aggressive, you kind of just like he's kind of just on the offensive end, just kind of like wallowing around and just kind of jogging around like, I'm here, I know who I am, but I'm kind of just like, I don't want the ball, stuff like that. So once he's aggressive, it makes it a lot more interesting, which I think he should come into Game 7 more aggressive than he's ever been. I think you have to, because when you're not an aggressive guy, you can see where OKC kind of takes advantage of that. But yeah, like the bench lineup is killing them. I think the bench lineup is also playing good when Wemby does come in the game a little bit, but for the most part, like the talent gap is just there. I don't know though. Like the one-on-one thing is interesting to me because I was looking earlier at SGA's matchups defensively and who he's played against this year. He's fried guys like Tumani Kamara. He's fried guys like Dylan Brooks. And I think like just two guys, for example. And I think the difference in those matchups as opposed to this one is they don't have that help side backline defense or the gap help. They don't. Your Dylan Brooks is more often than not out there with Devin Booker, Jalen Green on the side with maybe a Ryan Dunn or whatever it is. So like I like it makes sense. Like, yeah, it's one-on-one, but it's never one-on-one. So it's like
the Spurs just pose the hardest defensive matchup.
It's a tricky thing, but I do agree. I do think he still has to make those shots.
Like he just got to figure it out because Anthony Edwards played better against this same defense. Anthony Edwards was getting to his spots better, and he was on one knee.
I'm with you.
He was hurt.
But like they didn't take them.
They also have a more physical team.
Yeah,
the Wolves are a more physical team,
and it's more physical than Shai too.
Agreed.
I think that's part of it.
But that series, they were up.
I was gonna say, Series 1, Shai was going up against the Suns defense with the back line of Kamen Maliwatch, Mark Williams,
Osa.
Okay, and then Series 2 against my Lakers, he's going up against DeAndre Ayton, Jackson Hayes on the backside
with Reeves out.
But I think that he struggled in the Lakers series.
I think we did a great job of that too, and I think that the Spurs actually took a little bit of what we showed them, and they've really taken it to a whole other height because they have Victor. And I agree with you. I don't think he had the best series. He closed it out pretty well. I'll give him credit to that too.
If you look, since the start of the Lakers series, Shai is averaging 24 points per game in the playoffs.
Let's see. Let's check that series again.
What, a 6-7 point per game drop off from the regular season?
The Spurs defensively, you guys have laid it out. It's much, it's not disrespectful, but it's a lot easier for the Spurs and their lineups to guard Shai compared to the Thunder or really any team for that matter in the NBA to guard Wemby. There's just, the Thunder, if there's any team in the NBA you could look at to say, this is a team that can do it, you would think it'd be OKC because you have the bigs.
He had one inefficient night against the Lakers.
Yeah.
He had one inefficient night. The rest of the nights was 50%, 53%. Yeah, they just.
How many turnovers?
I could check right now. Let's see. TOs. One game he had 7, but the rest of the games 3, 2, 3.
That's yeah.
The Lakers had a great game plan. They just didn't have the personnel to execute on it.
True.
But no, Shai, since the start of the Lakers series, he's averaging 24 points per game. His efficiency has been well below average. So is his points per game output. This is a big game for SGA. Wemby is in his 3rd season. It's not going to matter much for him. Shai has to cement himself as a multiple-time MVP, as a person who deserved MVP this year, going up against most people would say the MVP runner-up. Personally, for me, I got the Spurs. When Wemby is on the floor, there has not been a moment in this series where I've said, I think the Spurs lose these minutes. As long as Wemby's been on the floor, I've told myself the Spurs are going to win these minutes.
How does that calculate, though?
Well, game 4, they got out to a 15-point lead, and then he went off the floor.
That
and
was
then
egregious.
OKC
Mitch
made a
needed
comeback.
a smack.
The Spurs have started hot in a majority of these games, though.
That's why I say yesterday's game was Wemby comes out guns blazing.
Yeah.
He comes out of the game. Credit. This was the first time where we saw the Spurs' bench actually outperform
What was
OKC's.
that, game 5?
Game 5
Yeah.
was one where I will say that was the only time I'm
OKC
watching and I'm like, Wemby,
They just smoked
what's
them.
going on?
OKC just smoked them.
And even still, there was a moment where momentum shifts completely, where the ball was out on Chet Holmgren when Wemby's trying to drive to the basket. They don't review it. Mitch Johnson gets a technical for that too after losing his mind.
He was pissed
That was
off.
it. The game was kind of wrapped because they lost the composure.
That was
Even still,
Wemby's-
they had a chance.
That was his worst game, and it was a 10-point game in the fourth quarter. And had it not been for a couple of calls that went against San Antonio, you could cut into single digits. You start getting momentum on your side. I thought there was a point in time where it did feel like San Antonio was going to make a comeback in that one.
In game 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, because it was like a 10-point game for majority of the fourth.
That's a tricky thing because even in game 1 when Wemby was having the 40, OKC could have won that game too.
They never adjusted by putting Hartenstein in the way that they have the rest of the series.
And his physicality has been huge.
Hartenstein's the reason why Wemby isn't averaging 70 points.
Shout out to Hardenstein.
Honestly, you said it after, I think, game 1. The Chet shit's nuts to me, bro. Because at some point, because at first you did after game 1, I was like, I want to give Chet a bit of a benefit of the doubt. Like, let's see the series play out. We're 6 games in, bro. It's not just Wemby at this point. Devin Vassell's out there punking you. You know what I mean? Like, there's dude, like, Devin Vassell's in there clapping in your face.
He called him a
calling
bitch
you,
ass nigga.
Yeah, calling you all these
That shit
fucking
was a
crazy
movie.
names.
He blocked the
And
shit out of him like a hype
You're
as
sitting
hell.
there like it doesn't matter. You're in game 6 of the Western Conference
Yeah, I
Finals.
don't
A
know,
trip to the
bro.
finals on the line. You getting up here like straight up punked.
That's your goat.
That shit hurts
shit's
to
weird.
watch, bro.
That's
I
your
would
twin.
never.
and twin.
I'll tell you what.
That's your
I don't
bro.
got
Rose
1%
emoji.
of the skill Chet's got, but I
Not
got
even-
fucking 10 times the heart. I cannot let Devin Vassell go up there, clap in my face, and call me
Yeah.
fucking dumb and all the words he was saying that I can't say up here.
Yeah, I think Chet he can't really attack mismatches too much because he's not stronger.
His offense
You know,
is bad.
Yeah,
I'd argue it's bad.
It's not bad because he's a really good play finisher. He has good touch.
He
It's not
should
bad.
be.
It's not bad. Do you expect more? Yes.
I'm starting to
Agreed.
think that Evan Mobley's just better than him.
That one's also a tricky one.
I don't know. Mobley has his own issues.
Can I say this?
He has
My
his own-
brain immediately went into the he's bugging, but then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what?
I don't know.
It's not insane.
'Cause
He played
I'm
pretty
Chet
well.
is a better defender, but Evan Mobley,
I don't know.
I think,
If
is a
we-
better
if-
outside mid-range
if,
shooter.
if roles were flipped, we'd probably be calling Mobley a bitch too.
It is Wemby.
Like, you know,
It
like,
is
you know what I'm
Wemby.
saying? Like
I
I'm
don't
not
know. I
gonna
think
say
Mobley would've held
Mobley was
his
getting
own
called
better.
a bitch last year.
Do you want
and the
to-
year before?
Do you want to hear the Wemby Chet matchups statistics?
No, because I feel like Wemby clears. We don't have to. You know?
More.
Yeah, I feel like Wemby clears it. I don't know. Mobley and Chet are probably gonna always go back and forth. I'm not gonna go
What do you
back.
think?
I think Chet's better.
I
Comfortably
think
or
it's
no?
close.
I
they're in
think
the
for
same
me,
tier.
he's better because I think he gives you a defensive floor. He's a better floor spacer. I do believe
he's
that.
a great. I don't know, bro. I saw Kellen Johnson just run right through him. He went back like 15 feet.
I couldn't believe it.
No, it's been rough
Mobley
this
hit
series.
some big threes throughout
He
the
did.
cast
He
playoff
did.
run.
That's why I
It's
did.
been
Mobley,
rough.
this playoff run
And also,
was
He's been
solid.
good. Yeah, he was.
Chet, he did it multiple times now, where he
Yeah,
gets
I
the
know,
ball
I
in the
know,
corner,
I
he's
know.
trying to ISO, and
I
I'm
know.
like, bro, like,
know, it'd be hard, it'd be hard,
because
it'd
this
be
shit's ugly.
It'd be hard,
It's
it'd be
so
hard.
bad, bro.
It'd be hard. I'm with you.
That
I'm
shit
not,
pains
but like I'm with you. It'd be tough.
Pisses me off watching him play basketball. I swear to God.
It'd be tough. But
Bro,
I don't know.
have half the skill. I got 10 times
He's got, like, it hurts me because he's an NBA player. He obviously has. You have to have some sort of
They obviously
competitive
amazing.
spirit.
They
He's
were
amazing.
But it's like, bro, what? I can only say what I'm seeing.
they were dead even before this WCF ECF.
Mobley, you're saying?
And saying like, but both of them were playing great
Yeah.
on their side.
Yeah.
I thought Chet had a better regular season.
Then Mobley. Okay.
Yeah. So they were. So I don't want to sit here and use 7 games as like
Mobley was better than him last year.
he was.
Mobley was better than
But
him last year for
back
sure.
in he lost. Here's the thing.
Last
Chet
month-
defensively
Mhm.
was better last year.
But he was not. What?
He was, but
Mo-
what happened was Mobley back end after the
Fell
All-Star
off.
break fell off. But what he did prior really kept him in the race.
Well, he won DPOY.
He did, but that was because of what he did prior to the All-Star
Mm-hmm.
break. Back end started to fall. Team got hurt too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it didn't get hurt. But like with Chet and Mobley, 2 peas in the same pod. Apples and oranges,
Mhm.
tomato.
I think this Shea quote personifies exactly how everybody should feel about how he's been playing. He says a lot of the shots that I'm shooting, I shot plenty of times before and they feel good. They're just not going in. It's too late to abandon my work and abandon my game and who I am this late in the season. I got to trust it and live or die by it.
Game 7.
What's he gonna do? Go out there and start shooting step back threes?
They don't have nothing. No,
he's got to go out there and play his game. I don't know. That's the SGA discourse was interesting because I feel like I don't want to say he's been beloved, at least in the last year, because I definitely think the flopping and whatnot has been a negative towards him. But this series has certainly turned it up a notch just on his like general PR around the league. I feel like before this, he was probably neutral to maybe slightly negative because of all the foul baiting or whatever. After this, I feel like he's maybe one of like the top 3 hated players in the league.
He is the most hated player in the league. I don't think anybody else gets more hated. Lake Show, I believe, tweeted a video of Carter Bryant pushing Shea down, and they got 160,000 likes.
That shit
but
was
the
funny.
caption was, Carter Bryant just became one of my favorite players.
And he's just pushing Shea down for no reason. Shea, it's a combination. And every great player goes through this cycle where they're beloved and then hated.
For sure.
It's a combination of the fouling, the flopping that people don't like, that OKC plays with, and Shea's at the face of that.
So why don't people hate Brunson?
He doesn't flop as much.
He's also underdog.
He is an underdog.
He's
an
a
underdog.
massive underdog.
No, just Brunson himself's an underdog.
I like how you didn't attack the
I
first.
know,
I like how
know.
you didn't attack
I
the
know.
first thing he said.
I know.
Dude.
He's 6'1". He has to flop. He has to flop.
You don't
He
know.
has to flop.
No.
He has to flop.
You know.
Low-key.
He doesn't fall down on 17% of his
Oh
jump
my
shots.
God.
There we go. Fall down percentage.
Oh my God.
We can use fall by percentage then.
Yeah.
If we
Oh,
should fall down.
shit. He got a good
Bro,
point.
Brunson ain't falling every single jumper he takes.
Brunson do flop a lot.
He does
Brunson
flop.
also doesn't get a lot of calls he should get. He
I
should get
also
to the
think
line
if
so much.
Brunson won MVP, was on the consensus best team in the league, and just came off a championship,
And
was
shot
doing this,
38%
and
from the
shit
field.
his pants.
Well, he's in New York, so I don't know.
No, he'd get destroyed.
He-
But I
Obviously
feel like
even
New
more.
York fans, they love him so much.
No,
He'll
they
be
would
good.
do, but he's
Did
also
they
at
not
the
criticize
pedestal.
Melo?
He didn't win.
Melo got-
to be fair.
Okay.
Aaron Judge gets criticized for his
He
play.
didn't win.
Okay, he's cooking.
No,
Did he
I
win?
was-
He didn't win.
No,
but
no.
neither did Brunson
there's
yet.
Brunson.
But
That's
we're
what
saying
I'm saying.
hypothetically if Brunson won.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, no,
Bringing the ring to New York after
The
You're right.
7
expectation
years.
for Shea's higher. The combination of
I know when
being
the
the
hate
face
started.
of the most
For
hated
Shea?
team.
What?
After the championship, of course.
No, I know when the hate started.
When he took the MVP from Wemby?
No,
I don't know then.
before then.
When?
When he started comparing him to Kobe. That's when the hate really started.
Wow,
we know
good
how.
cook.
That's when the hate really
That
started.
added fuel to the fire.
Because what the fuck is Lake Show so angry about?
However,
Like,
I just don't
SGA
think SGA's or the Thunder's liked generally.
they
amongst all fan
no,
bases.
they were hated. They were disliked for sure. You're the new face of the league. You're now the new team. The SGA step aside, like take SGA off OKC and just start really hating the shit out of him was when he started getting compared to Kobe, Steph, when they started to put him in that conversation. Then all the fan bases said, oh, now fuck this. Let's come together and hate him together. And that's what they're doing. That's what
Fans
happened.
always got to take it too far.
I can't hate Shea.
They always
So-
take the
I don't
great
hate you.
He's honestly, even yesterday, he had a play where I forget who it was over. He made some.
It was Wemby, brother.
No, that too, where Wemby contested, he ends
Yeah,
up
yeah.
falling down. That was a different possession. I don't know how the fuck that shit went in. I'm just like, he's just cold
I think
player.
it might have been on Dylan Harper.
But SGA this season, 31 a game, scoring title.
Yeah.
No, I lied because
No,
technically
Luka.
Luka got
won
it,
it, yeah.
even
Yeah,
though
because they gave him the thingy thing.
24 in the conference final. It's the biggest fall off
Just
in
Embiid.
MVP guard from the regular season to conference finals ever.
so not even Harden fell off this bad.
No, not even Harden.
24
And
games.
he
tough.
read me Harden's playoff numbers, peak Harden.
That shit
weren't that
sucks.
good.
Oh.
Weren't that good? And
29
and I
is
told
tough.
him that.
It's tough,
29
bro.
He might be
night.
some bullshit efficiency. 42% from the field,
57% true
32%
shooting.
I'm not
from
commenting
three.
on it.
57% true
I'm
shooting.
not
So
commenting
decent.
on it.
57%
I'm not
so
commenting
decent.
on it.
Every great player got around
57
that
from
true shooting
true
percentage.
shooting.
57?
Usually
Decent.
he's in the 60s
Decent.
of the
That's
free throws.
ass.
That's what Jalen Brunson has been the last 3 years.
57?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
True shooting?
Yes.
That's what Luke has been around too. And Tatum. I just know the number.
Bro, you gotta you're gonna drop in the playoffs. Just please, bro, no Harden talks.
57? That just doesn't seem
You
good.
gotta stop.
Well,
believing
just Shea
losers
is
now,
also
man.
such an efficient demon that when it falls off like this, it's even more apparent. You know what I
They're shooting
mean?
38%.
Yeah, it's ugly, bro.
Shit's like
It's
mad
real
far.
ugly.
Well, there hasn't been a postseason yet that Shea has translated that regular season scoring.
It's a tough
efficiency.
regular season game to translate. Like you're.
How many
you're
people
laying on
actually
contested
translate their
shots.
efficiency?
Steph
Well,
probably is so one of the sole ones.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul gets more efficient in the postseason.
We just had this
Kobe
conversation.
Bryant gets more efficient in the postseason.
all I'm asking for SGA is just stay like 2% close.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
You
if
don't
drop.
gotta if you fall off 3 percentage points.
That's
no one's
fine.
really-
Yeah,
no,
nobody
I don't
cares.
really give a fuck.
Just like do 5-7.
But you can't be this under
Yeah.
40% from the field, under 30% from three.
Oh, Jalen Brunson last year was 61.
You capped.
I said last 3 years in the playoffs.
Last 3 years.
Well, you
Yes.
lied. You lied on one.
Well, that was 1 year.
All right,
Well, no,
year
yeah,
before
didn't lie on
that,
any.
year before that, I got to be fair, 59.2.
Okay, 59.
59.2.
He didn't make it to 60. That's still
This
high.
year, 58.
Okay. Oh, you might have cooked.
Year before that, 60. So 60, 59.2, 61,
Oh, so 2
58.
Oh,
He's at like
dude.
59, 60.
Yeah, yeah. He's not that bad.
6'1", 60.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
It's the fucking goat, man.
Joel, who do you want to play?
Nah, bro. I think you're wrong, Drew.
I'm on Basketball Reference,
looking at the-
advanced
Yeah,
stats.
Both
looking
of you
at
are looking
regular
at the
season.
same shit, bro.
Looking at regular season.
Dude.
Yo, you're an idiot.
I am
bro.
an idiot, man.
You just
Oh.
gotta stop. You can't read numbers.
I can't.
Like, oh my
In
god.
2023-24,
59, 54, 58.
He
Oh,
fried
that's
you.
what
Yeah,
sucks.
he fried you.
in the 2023-2024
Brunson.
run, he was at a 53.6% true
That's
shooting.
terrible. Damn.
Last year's 58. This year's 59.
He is 6 feet tall.
6 feet.
Yeah, he is 6
It's
feet tall.
56.9% true
That-
shooting in the playoffs.
That's the Pacers here, the 23-24 run, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
This year is his most efficient playoff run.
I
And
remember
think
him
about it. We
playing
talk
that
about
bad.
him like a playoff god.
What's he at?
He's pretty. He's
This
pretty
year's his
amazing,
most
but
efficient true shooting, 59.
Where does he? Where do last 20 years? Let's go to 2000. Best of Brunson. Where do we rank him as a point guard?
Oh, among like at peaks.
Just last 20 years.
Okay, so
Fuck everything else. What you've
he's
seen
better
from
than
Brunson.
Tony Parker.
Okay, I don't hate that.
All right, he's
That has championship DNA. You can never take
better
that
than
from him.
Derrick Rose.
That's probably him. But yeah, let's keep going. All right. He didn't play enough.
If you're saying didn't play enough, peak for peak.
I mean, dude, he didn't play enough. He was 22 winning
No,
MVPs.
I get it.
Also, you
but
saw the playoff numbers.
playoff
Who,
numbers were
D-Rose?
ugly. They were ugly.
Which D-Rose shits? Miami Heat took him down.
It's fair.
Because what he did to Indiana was butt fuck them.
Anybody saw it
In Atlanta, oh my God.
You
But then
just
when they got
want
to
point
Miami,
guards, so we're not adding in combo guards.
well,
shooting
he's not
guards.
better than D-Wade and them. So
No,
we can
no,
like,
definitely not.
Yeah, you know.
I still will take Steve Nash
There's only 4 point guards.
I'm taking Dame.
over him.
The best Dame, yes.
Okay, I
I'm not
don't
mad at
hate
that.
it
I'm
at
taking
all.
Dame.
I think that's
I'm
smart,
fine with
fair.
it, honestly. He's
The
a
best
better
Dame.
passer, better shooter.
You taking
He's just a better
Kyrie?
scorer.
Yep. Wow.
That's the
That's a
conversation. That's the
conversation?
conversation where we're at
I
right
don't
now. I don't know. I don't know.
Kyrie's playoff numbers too.
I don't
they
think
tend to
Kyrie
drop
can
off.
be a number one like
Here's
Brunson.
the issue.
He can't.
2016 is just keeping Kyrie at this
It is.
pedestal.
No,
No,
that
I'm
is
taking
unattainable.
Brunson over Dame. I'm taking Brunson over Kyrie
I
too.
wouldn't take Brunson
The
over
only
Dame.
four I'm not taking Brunson over
Well, you
is
can't.
Steph,
Yes.
Steve Nash,
Yes.
Chris Paul.
Yes.
After
You
that,
taking him over
Jason
Westbrook?
Kidd?
I'm taking Brunson over Jason Kidd. Yes.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Why? I have to ask.
Because
This
Jason,
is scoring
because
output.
of the scoring.
Yes.
That's it.
Is that fair?
But Kidd,
The
his
playmaking demon.
his
You're
offense,
right.
he's
The
an engine
defense
without
is great, too.
scoring. You know
You're
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, you know
You're
how
right.
hard that is?
But Brunson can also play without the ball in his hands.
Fair.
Mhm.
Kid is the ball.
Yeah.
No way around
No,
that.
Jason Kidd, he was an awesome engine. He was an
You could
awesome
argue
playmaker,
playing-
awesome defender. But the scoring, the shooting,
But the
it
passing
was not
is a gap.
efficient. He
Well,
was
you're taking
he was
Luka and
shooting-
Shea?
he. w-
Are they point guards, bro?
Luca
they're
is a
point
point
guards.
guard.
I'm
Okay.
taking Luka.
That she's a weird guy.
He's
Brunson,
the
Brunson
definition
has
of a
been better
combo.
than Shea in the playoffs. Over the last two,
Okay.
3 seasons, he's been better than Shea in the playoffs.
Is he? We didn't ask that.
I don't know. We
Are
just
you
looked at his
taking
playoff
him?
numbers. I don't know. Can you say that for
I'm
confidence?
taking Brunson over Shea. Yes.
You could say with confidence Brunson better than Shea in the playoffs. We just looked at his numbers. It was not that great.
All
Shea's
right,
got
they're
more
not
rings.
bad though. Let's not pretend
No,
like 59
I'll
is
look up
bad.
SGA. You
No,
look
but
up
I was going
Brunson.
to say SGA's his true shooting the last 3 years have been at 54% either. I know
don't
it's dropped
think- I
off
don't-
some,
I don't
but
think
I would
so.
imagine it's around 58, 59%.
I don't think so. I'll be honest. Let's check.
I know the game 7 against Indiana.
It's
Ugly.
probably water
The
him
series been
down.
ugly.
Jalen Brunson, the 3-point volume he offers me is what I like more. And the strengths that you get with Shea, which is the creation in the mid range, the lack of turnovers. You also get with Brunson. Brunson doesn't turn the ball over. He's very safe with the ball.
SGA's 58 this year, 57 last year, 58 year before that, 56 his first year OKC.
Pretty solid.
Pretty similar.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Yeah, similar.
But I don't know. Even then, I think Brunson has a conversation with. I don't know if Steve Nash and Chris Paul is a little bit tricky because they are just they're different players overall. But as my primary shot maker, yeah, I would take Brunson as my primary shot maker over Steve Nash and Chris Paul. But they offer different
shot
things.
making's
That's
fine.
different.
The only-
he went a super niche
He did, he did.
category.
Which is the way he had to
Fair.
go.
The only
It's
shot
valid.
maker-
They're better score. He's
Fair.
better score.
Nash in the fourth. Demon.
Better scorer than Brunson?
No, but when you need it.
The only
When you
shot
need
maker I'm
Brunson,
taking
got
over
you.
Steph in the last 20 years is Steph Curry in the playoffs.
And Dame.
I'm not taking Dame over Brunson.
I think that's crazy.
Dame's playoff splits in the second round drop off.
Are you not going to give him the Harden tax? Like how you say he's played Golden State 35,000 times?
There have been times where he hasn't played Golden State. He played the Pelicans and they got swept.
He played what now?
He
Pelicans?
played the
Oh,
Pelicans. He
Drew
got swept.
Holiday also is a Hall of Famer.
Not to mention AD on the back
Jalen
line.
Brunson played Drew Holiday last year and he cooked them in the playoffs.
Wait, who? What?
In
Oh,
the
against
second
Boston?
round.
He didn't have AD in the back line.
Jalen Brunson
older, Drew
last
Holiday.
year, the best wing defender in basketball, Sarah Thompson, he cooked them in the first round.
No, he
There
did.
has not
He
been a
definitely did.
defender on the planet that's been able to guard Jalen Brunson in the playoffs, regardless
Did he-
of
did
how
he
you
cook
view
him?
them.
How do
He
you
had a
think-
game winner over him.
You
Yes, in
think-
game 6.
What do you think Brunson's going to do against the Thunder, the Spurs, that defense? That's going to easily be his
He's going to be
toughest defensive
amazing.
matchup.
He had 61 on the Spurs in the regular season.
No, I get it. He's not going to put a fucking 60 against the Spurs.
Probably
bro.
not, but he could put up 30. He
Yeah,
had a
I'm not wrong.
61-point game against them. And OKC,
Dude, Dame is having true shooting playoff runs of 62, 62,
To be
64,
fair,
62.
those one series.
Fair. I mean, he's playing
Because I'm looking
But
the
like,
same thing.
What are we supposed to do
Because
with
I was
that?
ready to be like, whoa!
Yeah, like,
but his
whoa.
deep runs, he has 3 of them. 11 games. This is his first time in the playoffs. 58% true shooting. That's good. That's good.
can you just tell me his series after the first round? So if you go to Basketball Reference, you go to career playoffs.
That's bro.
And
I got you. I
that's
got you.
overthinking.
I
You
got
can
you.
go
I
to
got you.
Because,
Yeah,
because
Sorry.
after the first
useless.
round, his game drops off significantly and his efficiency
I
drops
don't hate
off
it. But here we go.
significantly.
All right. So his very first run, he played San Antonio. All right, 2014. I feel like we can give him a little
No,
grace.
2013, 2014, they played 11 games.
No, I'm saying he played San Antonio in the second round.
Second
He said
round.
second round. Yes.
Got it.
That's
Second-
young
Mind you,
dude,
this
too.
is after he hit the game winner to end the series against Houston.
To send
He played
your
San
goat home.
Antonio.
That was good.
Listen, I'm
That
not,
was good.
I'm not giving him shit for San Antonio. Can we be fair?
That's fine, but what was the efficiency?
Because
Okay,
that
it
was
was
the
dog
team that
shit.
won the
They
championship.
won one game.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the team
they
that won
got
the
smoked
championship.
every single game. He shot. Lord have fucking mercy, dude. I'm not reading this shit. This shit is terrible.
Probably is really bad.
No, it's come on.
What was
He
it?
shot 17% of three.
Damn. How many attempts?
Boy, he shot 5 of them things.
Okay.
That's not bad.
41% from the field. Dude, he
17
was
is
dog
terrible.
shit. He was dog shit.
Yeah,
Let's
it's not
let's head on to the next year. They played the Clippers.
They
in the
lost
second
in
round.
5. No, you're saying in 2015, 2016.
Yeah, they won in. No, wait.
That's what I'm saying. Because 2014, 2015, they lost
Yes,
in the first
2015
round.
they lost to Memphis first round. 2016 they beat the Clippers. They played Golden State in the second round. So let me see. Yikes.
Well, he was bad because his true shooting was 53.
Yeah, dude, I'll be honest. This nigga's not getting off easy. This shit's
No,
kinda mid.
trust me, it's not good.
Oh my God, 9 for 30. Let's move on. Try to find something better.
Don't read this. I'm telling you,
2017.
it's getting
They
bad.
play Gold. Is he getting the Golden State tax? Like this shit isn't. Bro, we've had screaming matches about Harden getting the Golden State tax. He's not getting
It's
it.
different. Harden played good.
Ah!
He averaged 35 in
He played better
2019.
than this.
I mean, my nigga, first round.
I mean, just look at the
he played better than this.
Name
look
is
at
Dolo.
look at the 2019 Western Conference
McCollum.
Finals.
come on.
I can't say
McCollum.
Chris Paul. I can't say
McCollum
I can't
literally
say
Paul.
saved
Chris
him.
not
Paul.
Dolo.
No, there's levels. But
McCollum
McCollum
did save
literally
him.
saved him against the Nuggets.
You think so?
The only reason when
Against
Conference
the
Finals
Nuggets?
was
How many
because
points
of
you think
McCollum
he
in Game
averaged?
7.
Wait, in that Nuggets series,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say he averaged at least 25.
Let's see.
I'd hope it's Dame. CJ dropped 40 in Game 7. Am I bugging?
He did save in that game because he had 13 points.
He was boo boo.
Game before that, he had 32.
Okay,
What was
can
his
you
averages
Tell me
for
what
the
his averages
series?
were.
Bro, this shit's not working. Like fucking.
He's
glitched
acting
up.
like me.
Sorry, bro. It's glitched up. Oh, I got it.
There you
now.
go, there you
Here we
go.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Statistically, yes, he has fallen off after the first round.
No,
That
I don't
is
hate
just-
you. I don't hate
That is just a
opinion.
fact.
Let's see. Damian Lillard against he shot 44% from his 3-point line.
Nice.
It's good.
It's elite.
He averaged 34 a game.
That's
Damn.
amazing.
What the
Holy
fuck?
fuck.
And the Nuggets second round series.
Yes. He
That's
averaged
good.
34. No, that ain't just good.
That's
That's
amazing.
insane.
Yeah, what are
It's
we?
amazing.
They,
What are
Brun-
conference
Brunson's
finals
never
stats?
hit those numbers.
Conference
CJ
finals, that's
saved
good,
him?
good, good,
No,
good
CJ
shit.
did
No,
save
can
him
we
in
take
game
that back
7.
up?
CJ did save
Save
him.
his nuts. He helped.
He
He
was
had
34,
game
How many
34.
points did McCollum have in that Game 7? 40?
My nigga 34 a
No, he
game.
was frying.
All right, what are we looking up
In
now?
the conference finals that year.
Okay.
And that
Yours-
was
They
that was the
played-
year no
They got
KD in the
swept.
conference
They
finals.
got swept.
They did get swept. What people don't know about that is that in every halftime of that game, Blazers led.
Yes.
Blazers led in every halftime of that game.
You're being mean.
Those are the facts.
Because that's they did. Dame
That's
averaged.
one of Draymond's best.
He averaged
playoff games.
22,
Mid.
On what efficiency?
37, 36.
Damn.
Yuck.
No, didn't have it that one. Didn't have it that
Golden
one.
State tax.
Golden State
Bro,
tax for
it's
sure.
crazy how we don't get that here. It really is crazy. We pick and choose.
This run, we give him the Golden State tax. 'cause
How is
that
he
was-
not getting that for 2017?
Well, he's no KD.
No, 2017 is KD.
But no, the year that they got swept, no KD.
I don't give him that tax. They were up.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
the other years, come on. Let's be
All
fair.
right, but
Let's be
that's
fair.
the year that he
That's
he
fair.
It's different.
boo-booed.
I don't want Harden to receive criticism for a series where he averaged 35 a game in 2019. That's different than
You said he
someone
got
averaging
saved in a
23.
series. He averaged 34.
In Game 7.
I said that. To
All
be
right,
fair,
fair.
I
In
said
Game
that.
7,
Hey,
he didn't
'cause
play
McCollum
well.
did save him.
McCollum iced the
'Cause
game.
We gotta
was
stop saying that,
terrible.
bro. All right,
Was
all right.
Dame not
He
objectively
was. No, he
bad?
was.
What did he
was.
put up Game 7?
He put 13, bro. But 13, 10, and 10.
13, 10, and 10. What are we doing?
Dame triple-double, that's hard.
13?
Bro,
Dame can't get up there and put up
Dame
13.
triple-double, that's hard. When does he ever do that?
Never. How many turnovers do you have?
I'm not looking at
Okay.
that. I'm not
You
looking
go
at
out there
that.
at 5 turnovers. I do not.
No,
care.
I'll be honest. If somebody were to say, "Give me Jalen Brunson," I don't.
I don't think it's
hate it.
crazy. I do think Dame's a better player,
I
though.
think that Jalen Brunson should be the correct take. If you want to
Correct.
project that Dame can do
That's
it,
not rude.
if you want to predict,
That's not rude
No,
as
no.
fuck.
I think it's a
No, it's
little.
not.
That's a little rude.
subjective.
Is that
I think
correct?
it's rude that we're debating this when Jalen Brunson in
Rude.
37% of his playoff games with the Knicks has 30 plus points.
Wait, hold on.
How many percent?
37.
37%.
Golly.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Genuine question. You don't think, because that was rude. You don't think Dame is on the same level as Brunson at minimum, at his best?
Based on what they have done in the postseason, I don't think so. I think it's Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Dame has great game-winning shots. He has great moments in the playoffs.
Those matter. Those matter.
You will not discredit that.
Okay.
But in the second round, his stats fall off
All
the
right.
cliff. And Jalen Brunson has went up against elite defenses, and he still played
three.
at an elite level. The Boston Celtics, the Detroit
No
Pistons
backline.
last year,
Okay, fair.
and then this year,
Young Detroit Pistons. but fair.
really this year, what's the elite defense?
None of them.
He didn't play an elite
No,
defense.
No,
He
He didn't
he
play.
He played a Star
But then
Thompson.
in the second round, in the
didn't play this year.
23-24 run,
Thing last
when
year.
we
This year,
lost to the
no.
Miami Heat in the second round, that was an elite defense, and Jalen Brunson played amazing. We lost that series really. Well, I don't know if it was 23-24 or if it was 22-23.
Jimmy got hurt.
We lost that series because Julius Randle was ass.
Yeah.
That's really why. But Jalen Brunson, he was the only person that showed up against that elite defense. I feel like Jalen Brunson has more than enough playoff moments to warrant him being better in this discussion and to go with him because he has the track record. He has the proven game log across multiple playoff runs to showcase he is an elite playoff performer and he is better than Dame in the playoffs. It's been a 45 plus game sample size of Jalen Brunson averaging close to 30 points per game in the playoffs on good efficiency. I mean, I feel like at this point you have to give it to him. Against elite defenders, he has been able to do what he wanted.
Against Detroit, he shot disgusting.
How disgusting.
43 and 33 from the three-point line.
That's
What's
not
the true shooting?
disgusting.
That's not,
What?
It's not great. Disgusting is
Disgusting
Drew, talk to me. Drew,
All right,
33,
all right,
33
all
is
right.
not
Here's
great.
33 from
that's
3.
Westbrook.
Bad.
Is that not?
43 from the field.
Is that not Westbrook?
43.
43
that's still better.
from the field.
It's not good. It's not disgusting.
What's the true
disgusting is
shooting?
what Shay's doing
What's the
right
true
now.
shooting?
I'll be honest with you.
What's the true
I
shooting?
mean, that's putrid.
44 against the Pistons defense was one of the best in the league. I don't hate it.
And how many
don't
points
love
did he
it.
average? in
No,
that
he averaged
series?
32.
32? I don't give a shit about that efficiency.
Hold
He's
on,
averaging
hold on.
32.
What's the true shooting? What's the true shooting?
It's hard to look at here, but here
Just
we
give
go.
me the true shooting.
Because he's getting to the line.
Or just
a lot.
give us the free throw percentage. I don't need the true shooting completely.
We
Just
shot 81.
Okay.
43, 33, 81 splits, averaging 32 when Asar Thompson's guarding you. That's valid.
You're probably taking that.
Let's
That's
look up
bad.
Donovan
Russell
Mitchell
Westbrook.
would never.
Let's look
I
up
think he's
Russell
done that
Westbrook.
before. Higher.
Oh,
Against
Mitch,
the Stars?
Mitchell's play. Oh, against
No,
the
no, no.
Stars.
Sorry, fuck
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
Say Mitchell's playoff.
Well,
last
if
year.
he's shooting
Asar was
40,
better this year
if
than
he's
last.
shooting 43% from the field, you got to think Asar is probably locking him up.
Probably.
You know,
No,
so
he's averaging 32.
It's a good point.
You're just saying his individual matchup.
Brunson had the game winner on him in game 6.
I mean, dude,
That was some nut shit he
dude,
hit.
if you're taking 40 shots, eventually you'll make 15. You know,
Oh, yeah,
you know.
well, we've needed Brunson to do that. That has been the offense.
Oh, dude, this is so Westbrook. I had to quickly look at Westbrook's field goal percentage: 42, 41, 40, 43. That's so Westbrook. as
regular
hell.
season Westbrook.
No, playoffs. I'm
Playoff
looking at
Westbrook.
it.
What's
Yeah.
the 3-point percentage though?
Oh, dude.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, here we
50%.
go. Wait, Westbrook. 35, 32, 35, 23, 31, 29, 28.
That's what I'm saying,
32.
bro. Please respect. Because there was a time where Westbrook wasn't the worst 3-point shooter we've ever seen.
He still might
He
be.
got so much worse
Let's
as his
see.
year, as his career went
let's-
on.
I don't
Brunson's
disagree.
like top 75 all time.
He should be. Yes, he should be. It will. He will be when it's all said and done.
What year did you guys play
I
Detroit?
think he needs a ring for that.
24.
Last year.
He wins a champion this year.
He-
He could let us never play
He
basketball.
wins a
again.
championship. You got it. I think if he does it without a ring, I think it's gonna be tough to get him in top
Yo,
75.
would it kill you to see Jalen Brunson win a championship and be MVP?
Honestly, bro, I don't want nobody to win. I don't want the Knicks to win. I don't want the Spurs to win. I don't
Honestly,
want the Thunder
best
to win.
case scenario for you is easily Spurs.
Yeah, Knicks are definitely last on my list.
Why don't you want the Spurs to win?
I don't know. I don't really like any of them.
He's so comfortably past Tatum. Like I don't mean that in a slight. I just mean that like
Well, Shade's over Tatum
it's a-
too.
Okay, agreed. But like
Well, not for
Brunson.
long, maybe.
that's okay, who knows?
Fuck
Because
that.
the playoffs he hasn't been the greatest.
No, I definitely want to see the Knicks get belt.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Um,
best case for you is the Spurs.
It's not gonna happen.
But I'm also I'm not much of a Shea guy. I'm not much of a Wemby guy.
Stephon Castle.
I like Stephon Castle. That would be tough.
I know you're not much of a
So
Wemby
the
guy.
other thing with Brunson is I believe that he is the second fastest point guard to 2,000 playoff points in his career, only behind Steph Curry. Steph
Say
Curry.
that again?
He's the second fastest point guard to 2,000 playoff
Oh,
points.
playoff points. Okay,
So
okay.
you need to have a combination of obviously volume and production. You need to have a lot of games in the playoffs.
That's impressive too, because
Yeah.
obviously he didn't start his career starting.
And I just feel like Brunson has proven it, but I understand the sentiment with Dame. He's a hell of a player. He was one of the best point guards at his peak.
He's a hell of a player.
And the key difference between this current Knicks team and what those Blazers teams were different. You know, those Blazers teams had Al-Farouq Aminu and Evan Turner starting as their forwards. That's not Mikal Bridges and that's not OG Anunoby. We talking about Dame had to play with backup players versus Brunson's playing with some of the best players at their position in the
Also
league.
level dudes, yeah.
just in
Like
the West.
a tag below,
In the
yeah.
West, facts.
It's
Just a
just
tag
like-
below.
I mean, I feel like just roll out the dice. Who's a better player? It's Dame.
These guys are
bro.
going up against the Sixers and shit.
It's fucking.
I don't.
It's
I think it's
Dame.
disrespectful to just be like it's Dame.
It was disrespectful to say the correct answer is
The
Brunson.
was
correct
disrespectful.
answer is
I
Brunson.
can
think it's a
understand
debate.
he made a strong statement.
Hey, I was
He
rude.
did. He
It
said
felt
the
like-
correct take is Jalen
Yeah,
Brunson.
like Dame,
Do I
Dame
hate
is-
it? I don't.
No, that was,
He's had too much postseason production at historic
Bro.
levels for you just to overlook that.
I didn't overlook it. You said you were being rude to Dame. I felt like it was a
No.
conversation.
The correct answer is Brunson because of the playoff resume and the production he has.
It can't just be playoff resume when you've just admitted what the nigga Dame is trotting out there with Maurice Harkless Jr., fucking Al-Farouq Aminu, with Alan Crabb on his wings.
Never forget that Jalen Brunson once had Julius Randle as his number 2.
Bro, I'll be honest, he's probably better than 90% of the players Dame played with. I said
McCollum.
90% of the players Dame
I
played
said
with.
number
Bro.
2. I said
mean,
number 2.
Brunson-
Even
Brunson's
CJ
first
McCollum is a
playoffs?
really good number 2, but
No,
come on, in the
agree.
West is nuts.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, that's a low
All right,
end.
Julius Randle?
I'm not gonna lie. As much as
Cat.
Shea's under pressure for
Now,
Game 7,
agreed.
Yeah. 2
Brunson's
years.
gonna be under a lot of pressure in the finals. Because I do think if Brunson goes out there and he struggles, people are gonna nitpick. The numbers are crazy. I'm not gonna say I'll be like it's bullshit. But people are going to nitpick the runs he's had. You played the Pacers and he struggled last year. This year you go up against the Cavs team that they got there, whatever. But you're looking at it now like, yo, that team was kind of fucking sorry. I think it's just going to get nitpicked. But if he goes out there and he eats and he has a championship, he's stamped. He's locked, Hall of Fame. But if he struggles, I do think, just like we're seeing with Shea, people are going to go back and look series by series and say, is he actually this elite playoff performer or is he just going up against some weaker competition?
Can we also be fair to Brunson that in either matchup versus the Spurs or OKC, he is going to be in hell?
Yes, definitely.
It'll be a
He's going to have great defenders on him,
it'll be
but
a
he
feat
will,
if he can put up 30 again.
I say
He will
in
play
hell
well.
as in you are either getting Caruso. I don't think J-Dub will be available,
Case and Wallace,
unfortunately.
he's done.
Case and Wallace,
And
Luke
Dort,
Dort, if
yeah.
he's able to play in that series and be serviceable.
He should be if Josh Hart
Or you go
don't worry.
to the Spurs,
Got Stephon Castle, and
Stephon
fucking
Castle,
Wemby.
Dylan Harper, and Victor Wembanyama backline.
Yeah, good luck. It's gonna be tough, man.
I'm saying prayers for him.
Who would you
so
rather
badly.
play? Yeah, I forgot if you told us when back.
it doesn't matter, to be honest. I think each of the teams pose their advantages. With OKC, they're a much tougher defensive unit because of their perimeter personnel, but I don't like their offense that much. I think we have the defenders to make it a one-on-one game with Shea, and
He's
their role
bullshitting right
players
now?
are inconsistent from 3.
Shea's gonna be. It's a lot easier for him to get to the rim as compared
And
to
Are
the
you
Spurs.
rooting for either West team to win?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
And then with the
I
Spurs,
don't want them to win.
That's what I'm saying.
the
So you're
Spurs
rooting for
don't.
either West team.
In a way, like I'm on his shit. I'm not really rooting, but if
I
one
just
thing
don't
I
want
do,
the
yeah.
Knicks to win,
If there's
so I
one thing
guess I
I
have to
need,
root
I
for
don't
the
need
other
them to
team.
win. Yeah. I don't want that to happen.
I'm definitely rooting for the Knicks. I'll
I
say
mean,
that.
you do know that within a team's first 14 playoff games, the Knicks have the best point differential in NBA history.
They've hit an elite run.
It's
God,
better
you
than the
played-
2017
I
Warriors.
saw somebody pose this
Philadelphia.
question.
Fucking Hawks.
Calm down. It's not their fault that the Celtics gagged. It's not their fault.
You're right, but we can acknowledge.
It's also not
Philly-
their fault that the Pistons gagged. It's not.
I don't understand that because we
Knicks
would have
were the better
we
team
would have
no
smoked the
matter what.
Celtics or Pistons.
They
It
would've
didn't
beat the
matter.
Celtics.
Talk to him. I would
beat
feel
the
confident
Celtics.
saying that after we swept the team that you guys blew a 3-1 lead to.
What?
Hypotheticals mean nothing to me anymore.
I don't have any confidence Celtics would have beat the Knicks.
I don't
After
have-
they blew a 3-1
That's what
lead
I'm
to the
saying.
sorry
I think we would have lost in 6 games.
Okay.
I do think the
Six?
Celtics get a win.
That
At
shit would have been a
least.
smooth 5 at most. Y'all just went to 7 with Cleveland. We beat them in 4.
Different matchups.
To be fair, game
It's
one,
some
they
matchups.
did gag away.
it's completely different matchups.
The only person you're worried about is Cade, and OG would have had Cade in hell. Cade doesn't rise up in big moments. He's
Here we
garbage when it
go.
matters.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
He tried to get me.
Oh, wow.
He did.
Bro,
Game 6 and game 7 against the
Orlando.
Cavaliers.
game 6
The-
against us last year, he was 0 for 8 from 3
Okay.
in the first round.
Talk.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, maybe the Knicks run would have been more respected if we played
Yeah, I'll
the
be honest,
Celtics
like,
and
It
the
would have been more
Pistons.
respected.
Whether you
but
beat
I
us
think
in
the
whether you
result's
beat us
the
in
same.
5-6-4, your run still stinks.
Stinks.
Yeah, like
Because we beat a
Stinks.
like regardless,
Because we
like
beat a 60-win
Stinks.
team.
who 60 wins?
The Pistons are a 60-win team. So if we beat a 60-win team, the run would have stunk.
Well, no, you've called us overrated, so it wouldn't have been
I mean,
all
Coach,
that.
I
Yeah.
agree.
10 wins in a row, and
that's
you win a
impressive.
championship against the Spurs.
Oh
or
no, I'm
the-
talking about no.
Oh, sorry,
no. I'm saying like right
sorry,
now, like
sorry.
bro, like
Every run is weak, man.
No,
Every run is
Jokic's runs
fucking
weak.
weak.
SGA's
I'm no. If
runs
Jokic
weak.
just run is weak,
That's what I'm
Atlanta and
saying.
Philly, come on,
We
bro.
beat a
Like,
50-win team.
Here-
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
who won 50 games?
I was about
the
to get.
Cavaliers.
I was about to get to this. Somebody asked this question, and it's fact. If the Knicks beat the Spurs or the Thunder, where do we rank this as an all-time run?
It's up there with 2011 Dirk. For what Jalen Brunson just did, if the Spurs with Wemby and Shea with OKC, bro, if Brunson wins a championship, that's one of the
they're
most meaningful
heavy
championships in
underdogs
NBA
against
history.
either team. Are they not going to be ripped?
No, I think we were talking
Riv,
just the
stop the
finals.
disrespect.
Dallas was
Just the
underdogs
finals.
every
All right,
series.
all right, see,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
you
the
went,
difference.
you
What are we
went a
talking
step
about?
far.
And they were
You went a step far.
they were underdogs in every fucking
He went,
series.
hey, Riv, I will level.
Like,
He
if
went
you
a
wanna
step
say-
too far.
Bro, he took
He
the
went-
wrong
he went-
year.
he went the
He's
super wrong.
like, bro, what are you
He
doing?
went to the super moon. Here's the truth, though.
Is it even better in 2018?
Here's the truth, though.
Toronto run. I don't think so.
Ooh, yes.
I don't think so.
yes.
I don't know. The Warriors
No.
fell apart in the finals.
Philly?
Warriors, no KD, no Clay.
Philly, Milwaukee.
Philly just came back from 3-1 down.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You're talking about Toronto.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
Milwaukee.
Yes.
Better than every team they played in the
Okay,
East.
okay.
Philly.
Yes.
Better than every team they played East. The
Yes.
only thing they will have for a fact, and that's important, I'm not going to sit there and say it's not important, is the finals.
Is the
Which
finals.
is holy. But we're talking about just run from start to finish. This is not an all-time run.
Okay.
Finals
It's an
holds
all-time
more-
finals.
The finals holds more weight than any of those.
But what makes it an all-time run? It's not just the finals.
Because
How
the
dominant?
finals is
How
part of the
dominant?
run.
How dominant?
Yes, but also who you play. The reason why Dallas and Dirk get all that love is because they were underdogs in every series. They have names to who they played, and they beat who they beat. They beat the Heatles, but it wasn't just that. They also beat Kobe and the Lakers. They also beat OKC and Cameron Durant.
Jalen Johnson,
My
Donovan
point,
Mitchell.
there is
You
no,
know what I mean?
there is no, when you're going to look back 10 to 15 years at this run, you're going to sit there and say, well, okay, let's go through it. They had a great, let's say hypothetically, you win. Let's say you play the Spurs. Let's throw the Spurs in it. So you beat Wemby. People are going to be like, yo, that finals was amazing. New York, they got it done. Then when you talk about all-time runs, you start from the front. Who's in the front? Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum, Dyson Daniels. You're like, okay. Then you go to Philly, and you look at Philly. They had 4 basketball players. And then you go look at them, because you're going to look at them and be like, how the fuck did you lose to them? You blew a 3-1 lead. Then you go to the ECF. You look at Cleveland. You're like, all right, good team, but like you mentioned, Donovan Mitchell, choker,
Cleveland, good
James
team.
Harden.
No, let's
you know what
not
I'm saying?
minimize
they're
the Cleveland sweep.
Good team, but okay.
You're minimizing the Cleveland
No, I'm
sweep.
not. I'm minimizing.
You're
No,
minimizing it
no,
badly.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is when you talk about all-time runs,
Yes.
you talk about it from start to finish. It's not just the finals
right.
may be the icing on the cake,
It is. I would say the finals is the cake.
The finals is the
finals is
the biggest thing.
all-time run. What's important is run at the end of it. That is every step you look at. That is why Toronto 2019 is so heavily viewed. It's because of not just the finals, because we all know they were hurt. It's because of who they played in the Gauntlet East. It was Milwaukee and Philly. Those teams were the top of the top.
The 2026 Knicks are better than those Bucks.
Well,
clearly. Maybe
you guys are, but not everybody else.
All right, here's the question that you should have asked. Are they better than the 2019 Raptors?
This
2016 Knicks, are they better than the 19 Raptors? That's the question you should be asking.
No, but what the Raptors lost by playing a team in the finals that was injured, with Kevin Durant's injury, with Klay Thompson's injury, with the lack of depth around Steph.
Yes.
The fact that the Knicks would play a Spurs 60-win team or an OKC 60-win team on the verge of going back-to-back, that is more meaningful beating that caliber of team.
I'm not
going to
disagree with
I don't
you.
disagree with that.
But
and
you
I
have
also
to take
will
that into
say
account.
I'm not on the side of you minimizing a sweep.
I'm not minimizing a sweep.
No, against the Cavaliers.
I think you're just saying
Fuck
the
against
opponent,
the
not
Sixers.
No, I'm not.
say this to Dels.
No,
I agree.
and the opponent with the Cavaliers are a talented team.
Dels, I agree
All right,
with
we're
your
not going to
sentiment.
change
we're not-
revisionist history on what we thought of the Cavs.
The Cavs are not talented at the
They
minute.
are.
That's all I'm saying.
When we talk about them history, what are we going to talk about? With
We're
the-
not going to talk
Oh,
about
no,
the
not at
history
all.
of the NBA.
But what
You
we
could
can acknowledge is that
talk about
that
the
is
history and then
a
without the
talented
Yes,
team.
they swept a good team.
Oh, that's all I'm
They
saying.
swept a good team.
But I'm sorry, it felt like you were minimizing
No,
them.
they swept a good team.
Okay,
but the way we viewed them coming in, and the way we viewed them even a week before that, we didn't
None
think
of
they
us
were
thought
that
the Cavs-
great.
Also, can we also not agree them sweeping the Sixers wildly impressive?
Yeah. I thought it'd be a
You had the
16
Sixers
series.
as top 3 contender coming into the season.
That was fucking 12
All
months
right,
ago.
let's
That's
not
also
do that.
September.
Let's
What are
not
you
do that.
talking
They were
But
healthy
we can-
when we played them.
But we
Yeah,
can,
but that was 12 months ago.
okay, but we can also say
You call them a dark horse in the East because if they get healthy, they can make
I
a run.
picked you guys to win.
No, I understand, but the Sixers weren't trash. We made them look trash.
Agreed.
did make them
That-
look
They were all right.
but that's
They were
what
all right.
that's
I
the
could
point.
feel- because
I had you guys in 5.
You framed everything in a negative way. I could say the Sixers had an MVP who just came back from a 3-1 series where Paul George playing
Yes, they played
an excellent
incredible.
elite
They
two-way
played
basketball.
incredible against them.
Tyrese Maxey being an all-NBA performer. They had the star power, and a lot
just
of
didn't have the
people
depth.
picked them to upset the Knicks. Then the
I
Cleveland
didn't, though.
Cavaliers,
None of us
you had
You were
Donovan Mitchell, who was a
favorites.
second
He was
team
favorites.
All-NBA
Yeah, they were
player.
Who picked you
It's-
guys?
I also will say, I'm with Joel to a certain extent. Not all the way.
But if you're favorites, how are you the underdogs?
But after you
No,
come
nobody
back,
said they're the underdog. Who said they're
that's
the
not-
underdog?
He didn't
You
say
just
that.
said a lot
He-
of people
you
said
said
a lot of
pick
people.
People
Sixers.
picked Philly to
People-
upset the
okay,
Knicks.
okay.
Absolutely.
After the
Okay,
Celtics
okay, I'm
blew
listening.
a 3-1 lead to
I'm
the
listening.
Sixers.
I'm listening.
That's why we gotta go get Giannis. Man.
The fact that the Knicks swept them made it not look like a competition.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
In 10 years, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say
Okay.
that Sixers team broke up the Jays.
Drew.
That's what they
Drew.
did.
Yeah,
That
Drew.
Sixers
Drew.
team broke
Drew,
up the Jays.
Can I ask you a question?
And we swept
Was I
them.
not overly critical even when they were winning games of that Sixers team?
Of course.
Did I not
I'm
even
not saying you
when
were.
they were up? Did I not still feel like this team does not have depth? This team
Of
is
course.
not
No,
that
you've
good.
been
They are
consistent.
very heavily on the star power.
The
Facts,
way you
but they're
have
not
felt
that
about
good.
the Sixers is different from the truth.
Can I ask you guys
As
this?
the Celtics, you blew a 3-1 lead to
yes,
that team.
for sure.
You were not anticipating a sweep at minimum.
I want to
So I
ask you
said
guys this
5
question.
games.
Number one, I want to say this to you,
5?
Dels.
Really?
I didn't think Philly was that good.
If the Knicks don't win the finals, absolutely everybody will call this a fluke run. That's why it's important that they win, because then it will get respected for what it is and how great of a team they are.
Agreed.
Number two, what I will say is that is 2016, let me ask you guys a question. Is 2016 LeBron run an all-time run?
Oh, I have to.
Yeah. Why are we doing
He came back down 3-1 in the finals. Does that not make it all-time in itself?
No, it's not
It's an all-time
It's not an
finals
all-time
run.
run. It's an all-time finals. It's
That-
an all-time
that-
finals.
LeBron, wait a minute. We're just making things up.
It's because
He's asked a question.
No,
No,
he's
I
a
understand.
LeBron fan. He even admitted, like,
But
nobody
I
says
understand the
2016
sentiment.
all-time run.
Because that's
It's
an
about the
all-time
finals.
moment. I would say
was an all-time moment, for sure.
In
It
the,
is an
in the,
all-time
in the
finals.
last 20
Joel.
years, where does that rank in terms
Okay, can
of
I ask you a
all-time
question?
accomplishments?
When have you? Genuine question.
Okay.
Please be honest with
Different
me.
statement though.
Different statement.
Please be
Different
honest.
statement.
When they talk about 2016, does anybody talk about the second round?
No.
Does anybody talk about the third round?
No.
Does anybody even remember what
No,
happened?
that
No,
is-
what did they say? They say this is a all-time finals run. because of what they did in the finals.
Not a finals. All-time finals.
Yes.
Finals.
Yes.
Period.
All-time finals, I would
It's a
classify it
different
as an
statement.
Nobody
all-time
talks about
moment.
anything else.
It's an all-time
Okay,
moment.
here's
Okay.
a different conversation.
Okay.
And now I'm with Joel
That- I'm with-
100%.
I'm with him on that,
I'm with
though.
him 100%
I'm with him
because
on
now
that.
if he's going to equate it to the 2011 Mavericks, that's what he's trying to do now with the finals.
If you're just talking about the finals,
If you're
it's
just
valid.
talking about the
that's valid.
finals,
the
you have a
Mavericks,
statement.
the Mavericks' whole run, though.
Yeah,
is
he
about-
said a
Mavericks
run.
run
Yeah.
is legendary.
No, yeah,
They
yeah,
won
yeah.
one.
The
Start to
Knicks-
finish, yes.
The Knicks winning a championship will solidify
Mhm.
their dominance to get here. If they win the
agreed.
championship,
Okay.
it will-
Agreed.
all the numbers
Yes.
won't
100%
look
agreed.
fake. They won't look
Yes.
He's
phony.
cooking now.
It
Yes.
would say,
I'm
no,
with
the
you.
Knicks historically
Yes.
were great waxing teams, and in the
Yes.
finals, they proved they were that great.
100%
Yes.
agreed.
So that to me, if they beat OKC or the Spurs, two big challenges,
Yes.
I think that is an all-time moment. And in terms of
I'm with
where
you.
that ranks in the 21st century, a Jalen Brunson Knicks championship, man, I could argue that's number one. I could argue that's number one since 2000.
It's because Dirk is Dirk. And Jalen Brunson, with
And it's
all
New
Well, if you're
respect-
talking about just the finals,
I
yes.
can't say that.
Yeah, I'm with
It's-
you.
yeah, no, it's
Because
definitely
he-
not number one, but it would be number two.
The statement now,
It makes sense now.
if you
Now
alter
I'm
in
with you.
that route, 100% Joel is right.
Because you're being an all-time great either way. They beat the
Because-
Heatles, but you're beating Wemby
Yeah.
or Shea.
Because in terms of dominance and runs, like your mind immediately has to go to the 17 Warriors. Your mind immediately has to go to the 2001
Yes.
Lakers and then the 96 Bulls, which, with respect, unless you sweep the Spurs or OKC, you're not touching that level of dominance.
if the Knicks win the finals, I can use all these all-time stats that I have right now that the Knicks have accumulated in this run.
Easily.
And if somebody says, but they were against weak teams, I would say, but they proved in the finals that shit wasn't fake. That's it. It's as simple
You're
as
cooking.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
So to me, yes, a lot is riding on the line in the finals.
I'm not even calling it fake, though. That's my
I wouldn't
argument.
call it fake either.
No, I'm not calling their dominance against
I'm
Philly
not either.
fake.
I like,
Okay.
and I think the distinguish the mishap here is
He just went 2011 Mavericks. And
he went too far.
He went too
He had
far.
to
I'm
go-
not
he
calling
decided to go
what
too
y'all
far.
doing in comparative to just it being great, it being awesome. I'm not thinking it's a
Agreed.
fluke. What you did was impressive. But when you start talking about all-time stuff, now I'm gonna get the nitpicking. And you use the wrong year
use
because
bad.
you used 2011, which from start to finish, they have a moment in every single series. And they were underdogs in every you could talk about people picked. They were actually underdogs in every single series they played. So, like, that's where the difference is. But if you talk about, like, this proves, no, I don't think you were a fluke. What you did was impressive.
I
as hell.
definitely think that you can have it over the 2019 run because
That's a
I think
conversation for me.
the finals opponent that the Knicks are facing is
Far
better than the
superior.
finals opponent the Raptors face.
Easily.
So I think you can override the run to get here and
What's
be like,
more
you know
important
what?
to you?
That
It's
Sixers
the finals
team,
is probably
that's
more
the
important.
finals.
It was
team
nice.
or this West.
What do you mean?
And the Spurs, Thunder, Sixers from
Well, let me ask you a question. Golden State was injured.
for sure.
Okay, if they play OKC, do they get the same injury tax?
You're saying
Because Golden State walked in, then got hurt.
Interesting.
OKC is walking in injured.
no, but
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
giving that tax because they didn't lose KD, they didn't lose Clay equivalent.
Yeah.
Unless you're calling J-Dub, I'll call him
J-Dub's
Clay.
fine.
I think
I'll
call him Clay.
Clay would be the equivalent.
I'll call him Clay.
Not
J-Dub's
Kevin
barely
Durant.
been fucking available this whole year.
Yeah.
it
J-Dub
feels
barely,
like.
you're cooking. He
But here's
barely
the
played.
difference for me is with Golden State, you lose star power, you already don't have any depth.
Mhm.
With OKC, I guess it's because you lose the star,
Well,
but you have the
OKC
depth.
at that point could have proven we could get past the Spurs, and everyone's going to think that
Fair,
the
yeah.
Spurs are better than the Knicks.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm just making sure we're on
If
the
they
same
can
page.
get past the Spurs with all
Then
their injuries,
They should be pretty.
they probably
heavily
are going to be
favored.
favored
Probably
against
be like
the
They
Knicks.
are
I mean, the
300,
Knicks
honestly.
championship, it'll be on the short list of one of the all-time accomplishments
It would
since
be.
2000.
It definitely
And
would be.
especially with Jalen Brunson at the helm,
Jalen
who
Brunson does it.
is a smaller
We need
guard.
it so bad.
In recent years, that archetype has either been traded or washed away in the league. People have said we don't want it. And for a player like that to lead a team that far, it would justify a lot of narratives, and it would honestly silence the noise on players that size not being able to win. And that's where I'll go full circle and go back to the Dame conversation. It's not that I'm being disrespectful to Dame. I just think that Jalen Brunson has accomplished in the postseason something that you just cannot overlook. But in regards to Dame, a lot of these small guards' lack of success is due to roster construction because Dame was a capable player of going on deep runs consistently, but the Blazers never built amazing teams around him. CJ McCollum's probably one of the best non-all-stars ever.
In LA.
But
he was there for a little
exactly.
Yeah.
But, LA left because he wanted his own team. He was jealous that Dame became the man. But Damian Lillard, the lack of wings, the lack of a consistent starting center is what held his career back in Portland. Yusuf Nurkic got hurt, and then they kept scrambling at center. It was Robin Lopez. They had Mason Plumlee there for a time. So Dame didn't have the best roster construction. I think that if you build around a smaller guard correctly, the Knicks blueprint, quote unquote, you can get results. It will be harder. You also have to bank on that player being a historic playoff player like Jalen Brunson has been, but still, there's a pathway. There's a possibility. It's not over.
Your margin for error is just smaller.
Yes.
Because you do need the Knicks roster where it's like you have two wings, two guys that have been playing at elite level, but offensively and defensively. We know how great OG's been. Mikhail's been great. You've had Mitchell Robinson healthy for the first, like a full healthy Mitchell Robinson run. It's fucked up that he just broke his pinky, but he should be good to play. Your margin for error is smaller.
He's good, bro.
I wish Jalen Brunson could win a ring and the Knicks couldn't.
He's
Because
good.
Brunson's a good guy. I just hate Knicks fans.
Yeah, I think also too, like,
I think that's so fair and reasonable.
yeah,
to
Dame
say.
just
I
got
hope he wins, but not
Dame got stuck in a shit franchise in the West. That's really just what it was.
and
Like
he was
Portland.
able to overlift
drafted to
it.
Portland.
But
is
low
so
key,
brutal.
so did Brunson. I mean,
Well, yeah,
Julius
he got
Randle
moved, yeah.
started the, you
Yeah.
know what I mean, the recovery of the Knicks franchise, but Brunson was the one that
Let me
shot
ask
them
you.
up.
If you guys win, better run than both Kobe's?
No. I can't. He beat the 2010 Celtics.
You see
the
what
big
I'm saying?
three Celtics.
You see what I'm
That
saying?
2010 Celtics team was amazing.
What was it,
But
Lee?
you said better runs than Kobe. I'm thinking if you're thinking of cumulatively a 3-year stretch.
No, I'm
Because
not.
Kobe's was
That's
2000
not what I-
2010.
Come on,
Individual.
bro, stop. You know that's not what I meant.
2000, is it better than 2009 Kobe? Yes, it is.
It is.
You know that's what I was asking.
I didn't know.
Yes, you did.
You said is
I
it better
said
than
runs.
Kobe's runs?
I think he
yeah,
knew.
he
I
did,
did.
but he answered
You-
faster than
you
you
I was
realized.
talking about a 3-year
he
period.
said-
That's
he
kind
said-
of insane. That's
what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
insane.
You're
That's
talking
kind of
Drew.
insane.
Runs is plural.
Why did you go?
I'm thinking of time
Knicks
Because he
have
had
one
plural.
run.
No,
Knicks have one
because
run
Kobe
right
has
now.
had plural.
He's had 2 rings.
I don't know.
That's
What,
fact.
I don't know what
You
he
know
was referring
exactly because you answered so
I don't know
fast.
which
You knew what I
year.
was talking
All right,
about.
He said
Oh,
better
09
than
and
Kobe
10.
runs.
Yes,
Joel.
09 and
It's
10.
better than 2009, 2010. I don't know.
No, he really just tried to do that just now. Like, we're talking about winning all-time runs, you winning a chip. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Who
was
in 10?
brutal.
Who'd you guys play?
In the
Don't
first,
say you guys.
in the conference finals is the Suns.
Nope. Jazz.
2010. No.
Oh, I'm
2010.
sorry.
10. I'm asking
Wrong year.
10.
No,
No
two-
Spurs?
2008, they beat the Spurs in the conference finals. The year after the Spurs won the NBA finals, the Lakers beat them in 5, and Kobe Bryant proved that he was way better than Tim Duncan.
No, first round was OKC.
In 2010?
Yes.
No, I was talking about the conference finals 2010.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
Let's
facts.
get there.
The OKC, first round.
Utah,
Second round
Phoenix.
was Houston.
Utah.
Or Utah?
Yeah,
Okay.
you swept them
Wait, OKC, Utah, and Phoenix?
Yeah.
In 10?
in 10.
That's mid.
That shit, no. Not in
With
10.
Utah with Darren and
Carlos Boozer, yeah.
and then the
Kurolenko.
Suns. They were wasn't that with
No.
the last legs of Shaq
Number 1 offensive rating.
No.
Shaq wasn't on the team. It was Stoudemire, Nash,
in 10?
Sean Mary
That was a
wasn't
54-win
there.
team.
They had Grant Hill there. It was a little bit of an older Suns team. Their defensive rating that
When
year
did
was
Shaq get there?
23rd.
Probably
Shaq
a
got
couple years
there-
after.
Shaq got there in
This was
2007.
this was 17-11 Nash. And this was 23-7 Stoudemire.
Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
16. Yeah, this was a good
That
Okay,
team.
he
Suns
was young.
team, that
Okay,
Suns
he
team
was
is
young.
that Suns team is better than any team the Knicks have played in their run.
The Jazz always felt like
Now the Jazz won 53 games, bro.
Yeah, every team there was a 50-win team. They beat KD.
Nash was when
Westbrook, first
Boozer was
round.
averaging 20 a game
is 50 wins
in the West. It's hard.
amazing?
In
That's
that
like a
time,
good
yeah.
baseline, I feel like the Spurs for 20 years.
I'll,
is
look,
always 50
I'll
wins.
read you the standings, and that'll maybe
All right,
give
I'm
you.
curious.
Yeah, that maybe give you.
Because I feel like 50 wins, you're winning 9 over half.
50 wins is like 1,000 yards. That's how I view
No.
it. Yeah.
so. This year
Uh-huh.
in the let's go Northwest Division. They had Denver won 53 games, Utah won 53, Portland won 50, OKC won 50.
Okay.
And then in Pacific Division, Lakers won 57, Phoenix won 54. The rest of them niggas suck. And then Southwest, Dallas won 55, San Antonio won 50, Houston won 42, Memphis won 40. So that's like 10 teams right there.
God damn.
But I'm
But that's
bugging-
not how it is now. Like 10 teams aren't won 50 games now.
No.
How many
So this
teams
was
won
just the
50
West?
this
This
year?
is just
A
the
lot.
West.
Yeah.
I mean, the
that's
Clippers
nuts.
won 50 games this year.
No,
They
last
went
year.
over. They went.
I think last year they were a 50-win team. The Clippers
Let me
did.
tell you, comparative to the East only had one 60-win team, Cleveland, and they had
I lied so.
Three-
bad. They went over 500. is what I
three
meant to say.
50-win teams. So the East was shit.
A 50-win team is a team that is a capable conference finals team, in my opinion, for the most part.
All right. Sorry for shitting on it. Nine wins over 500. I'm
Impressive.
not.
51 wins.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because only this year, only 4 East teams went 50 wins. In the West, 5.
Yeah.
All
you
four
got-
of them, the Knicks,
Parity,
Pistons, Cavs, Knicks.
Yeah, so in the West is 5. You got to think before it was like 8 and 7 teams. So they were really like. Also, the East before was weak.
Was even
So like they were dogging them.
This was
2010, I can hear it. The Celtics, the Big Three Celtics, brings up that run a lot because it was the Big Three Celtics, and it's one of the most iconic moments, in my opinion, ever in NBA history. Just like the
Iconic?
celebration.
What, him going 7 for 24?
No,
Legends, Mamba.
Oh shit! Oh, she's.
I'm trolling, bro. I'm
He's
trolling, bro. Relax. We don't have to scream at each other over it.
You're
We don't
such
have
a
to
pussy,
yell.
bro.
You are a
Oh
bitch.
my
No, because
God.
you seem getting charged
he's
up.
about to
I want him to
shit.
calm down.
He's about to lightate him up.
He's about to say some dumb shit. Now I'm really get tight.
it's
what
nothing.
I just
It's
said.
nothing I gotta say, bro. Your goal glazes him, bro. It
he
doesn't
does.
matter. Your
love
favorite
Kobe.
player, that's his favorite player.
Talk.
You
That's a
understand that,
bar.
right?
That's
Oh,
You're
shit.
you're
player for 3
if you
years.
disrespect
shit.
Kobe, you disrespect Tatum.
Oh shit!
Fact.
Oh shit!
Okay.
He would disown you if you hearing this if you hearing this bullshit. Facts.
It don't count, bro.
If Tatum heard you was disrespecting Kobe, he would say, "You're not even my fan for real.
Oh,
You
shit.
disrespecting Kobe."
Like, he probably spit.
he probably would say some shit
probably
like that
spit.
too, which would piss
Yeah,
me
we've seen him
off.
say some cornball shit before.
I got you. He got him. Went to the finals. UCF MVP.
But you never seen
Yo.
that picture? The picture of him going like this after he threw the basketball up in the
yeah,
air.
of course.
and the
Anything's
towel.
possible.
No, yeah,
That's-
bro. I think that's an iconic
Shout out to
moment. That was
KG.
like my introduction to the NBA. But that
just-
run is the
we just
one you
saying
could put over the 2026 Knicks.
Anything.
The 2009, nah, bro, because they played the Magic in the
That was a good team.
NBA Finals.
Arguably
Was a
better
really
than
good
every
team.
team you've played.
For sure, but not better than the Finals team we were about to play.
That 09 team was nice.
Orlando.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they beat
Oh my
LeBron.
god. Oh my god.
And
LeBron
LeBron,
did
was
everything.
amazing. In
Boston
that
would have beat
series.
him that year though.
19?
The Orlando team.
Like the
Oh,
fact that
KG was
LeBron
hurt.
and the Cavs lost in 6 games. Like
It was pretty
didn't even put-
convincingly. Like the 6
I
was like
know.
fake convincing.
I know.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. They had LeBron in the fucking box in Game 6.
In game 6, because games 1 through 5,
Dog.
LeBron deadass did whatever he wanted.
They wanted him. They wanted him to do that.
And he did. He did that.
Shit don't be winning. Sometimes you just gotta.
So who's the craziest person you would put Shea over all time?
craziest?
Would it be Kobe or no?
Nah, what?
Because
Is it KD?
Not yet.
Okay. That'd be crazy.
That's a good
Who
name.
took Kobe last? Oh, Carson
Carson.
took Kobe.
Carson
yes.
and Logan, yeah.
Yes. Now the craziest.
You're saying that they took Shea over Kobe.
Yes, they
Yes.
did. I took Kobe.
It'd be insane to take him over Akeem.
OD.
I'm just gonna name names.
Okay. I
It'd
like
be
that better.
insane to take him over Steph.
Yes.
That'd be
Okay.
crazy.
It would be insane to take him over Dr. J.
Isaiah Thomas?
Oh, that's such a peculiar name.
I feel like that's why I said it.
Is he better than Pete Kawhi?
No.
Pete Kawhi?
How many people are?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Kawhi.
How many people really
My
are?
God.
What is Pete Kawhi? 2019 you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say no.
I don't
That
know.
defensive value don't really move me. A shit
It's
ton
one of the
last year.
greatest two-way players in the history of basketball.
Yeah.
Is Shea better than Pete Harden?
You can make an argument. I think that would probably be the crazy one right now.
I don't
That
know
would
if
be
it's-
the
I don't know if
crazy
it's that
one.
crazy.
Oh, well, yeah.
Nah.
I don't know
Harden
if
at
that's
his peak
crazy.
is
Yeah,
nuts.
like at his peak, I think that'd be the crazy
Harden's
one.
a better scorer than Shea.
He is.
Yeah.
And a better playmaker.
He's just not as
That's what I'm
efficient.
saying. So I think that'd be the crazy one.
Yeah.
I would take him over Harden. I mean, he's gonna have more hardware. I mean, it ain't hard, but he's gonna have more hardware.
So over KD, no.
Not yet.
He could get there, though.
Over Dr. J.
I don't know. I gotta look at Dr. J again.
Okay.
I gotta look at Dr. J.
Charles
Shea is-
Barkley.
Nah, he's over.
Comfy?
Not comfy.
Giannis.
No.
Okay, agreed. Jokic.
No.
Agreed.
KG?
No.
Okay.
I have KG pretty
Dirk.
fucking. That would be crazy.
I would go no.
That would be a crazy one though.
Because with respect to KG, who is a two-way,
I think he's better than Dirk.
that is one that
Yeah.
him and Dirk, like if you're
I think Dirk would be the crazy one. That's a crazy one. Right now, as of today.
okay.
That could change in 2 weeks,
Okay.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month.
Allen Iverson, he's over.
Oh, brother, please.
Oh,
And I
wow.
love AI.
You saw
Brother,
the,
please.
if you're talking about efficiency in the playoffs,
Oscar
AI's at
Robertson.
the bottom in all of those.
I mean, now we're getting to these guys. You know?
Old dudes.
Yeah, no AI. Shout out to AI. I love AI to
Jerry
death.
West.
Here we
Dude, he
go.
clears him.
Bob Scusi.
Dude, he clears him too. I'll be honest. Yeah, SGA. He was in all-time conversation like 3 weeks ago.
It's crazy. One series. This was a bum now. Like, he sucks.
Yeah, it's mad funny. Yeah, he got to tighten up. Listen,
Every run is meaningful.
What's crazy is in 2 days, it could do a 180.
and
he's over Kobe.
But we've all been there. Like
Yeah,
him with
yeah.
LeBron, he's been there. Him and Harden, he's been here.
I was gonna say I wasn't there for a long time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me with Steph, I've been here. You and Tatum, brother, God Almighty, you're
dealt
still
with it,
here.
man.
But like, you know
He
what I'm
got
saying?
his
Like,
ring, man.
yeah, it happens to all of us. So it's like, how do you respond?
It's a lot on the line for Shea, bro. If he loses Game 7 and Brunson wins the finals, he could be over Shea all time.
That's a crazy one.
No. Shay's got 2 MVPs, bro.
Brunson has nothing.
If Brunson
What
Brunson
does he
has
have?
He has.
He
You'd have a
will
chip.
have
multiple
Finals
MVP.
MVP.
and a
What-
Finals MVP.
Actually has that already.
Yeah,
He does have
plus
but
2
he has it for the
MVPs.
Knicks.
And he has it.
And the All NBA first team Shea
No
clears.
Halliburton. Sorry.
I'm screaming at that. What do you think Brunson's All NBA team count is?
2.
3?
2.
Okay.
Never first team.
Yeah, Shay's
3-time All-Star, 3-time second teamer,
3 times.
NBA Cup champion, that matters.
That matters.
Can't
NBA
forget
Cup
that.
MVP, that
Can't
matters.
forget that.
Well, if he wins this year, the Knicks
Dude.
would be the only team to win the Cup championship
Dude, I'll
and
be
the NBA
honest.
championship in
No
the same
chance.
season.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
no
he's
chance.
got
No,
no world.
no,
He's
world.
got
No
no
world. No world. And he's younger than
Who'd be the
for
best player?
sure.
Who'd be the best player Brunson's over if he wins a championship?
Dame.
There's no one better.
Hmm.
No
Well,
disrespect to Dame.
probably Kid, right?
Jason Kidd.
You can argue it for sure.
Those would be the
yes.
two. Like, who is he? Who is he over? Because I feel like there's 4 untouchables at the point guard position.
Mhm.
You got Steph, Magic, Chris Paul, and then Steve Nash for me. And then Stockton. I don't think he'd be over Stockton yet,
Mhm.
but maybe he will be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Ring
Like,
goes a long way.
and this is the next tier. It's like Stockton, Kidd, Dame,
Mhm.
Isaiah Thomas, who has 2 championships.
Brunson is going to be the ultimate eye test guy where
He's just juiced up Chauncey.
you
Billups
see
and
the
being so
you see the
completely fucking honest.
accolades of Shea. Oh, wow, he clears Brunson, but when it
He
comes
does.
time for the playoffs, who do you want?
Still want this shit.
You could go. No, I don't know. You still want Shea? Is it
Why are you
is it
wilding
signed,
like
sealed, and
this?
delivered? You want Shea?
Yo, bro, can I ask you a question? I know type
Who do you
of
think's better in the
Okay.
playoffs, Shea or Anthony Edwards?
Ooh, that's close. Probably Anthony Edwards.
I was
a
getting
little bit.
real. Me and
Yeah.
him were having this conversation.
Probably
I
Ant slightly.
I like quickly said Ant.
Probably Ant. Can I ask you a question? Genuine question.
Ask me.
If SGA played Atlanta, Philly, Cleveland,
Oh my
what do you
God.
think he'd do?
Probably 35.
I have no idea. He struggled against the Lakers.
Did he really struggle? He just
Yeah,
didn't shoot a
I
lot.
think he
He
struggled.
didn't
He
struggle.
just
I think
didn't
he-
shoot
I
a
think he
lot.
struggled.
He just didn't shoot
I
a
saw
lot.
him and I wasn't like I was like, this is the MVP.
They
Really?
swept them, bro.
I know.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
They
were up
swept them
20,
because
like,
their bench units came in.
But I'm
and
To be
just
fair though, Brunson's been
violated.
sweeping too.
fair. But I'm saying like if I do think Ant. though, probably
The finals
slightly, yeah.
matter
I'm
because I
taking
don't think
Ant.
you were
Yeah.
saying this before this run.
Bro, there's
before
no
this
West
series.
team
He
that the
wasn't
Knicks
saying
weren't.
this a month ago. He was trying to trade
That's what I'm saying.
Brunson,
I wasn't
bro.
saying this a week and a half ago.
Yeah, he's
No, I
fucking
said
mean.
based on a Supermax. Supermax is different, bro. That
You got to pay him now.
That could be
Champion.
franchise-
Now he's
crippling.
now he's getting the Supermax.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about the Knicks paying Brunson because number one, we have him signed for multiple seasons on end. We don't have to think about another
Well, he's
extension for years
eligible
now.
for an extension now.
Nah, I will. I wish you guys didn't say that because you're so right. Him going from he can't do it to
Over Shea.
better than Shea.
Yeah,
It's crazy what the playoffs can do,
It's
man.
That's
crazy.
only
It's
a thing
crazy.
Joel.
Because you
Embiid
got to
can
look at
do.
facts.
Is
and
Brunson
that's
better
the
than
facts.
the Joker in the playoffs?
This year he was.
No, I didn't ask you that.
No,
Last year I think he
I'm
was
saying
too.
in general. In
I'm
general.
gonna take Yoke.
I'd definitely take.
I'm going Jokic, but that's a close
I'm
conversation.
going Jokic.
I'm gonna show respect to Jokic.
What about him or Giannis?
Is Brunson top
Brunson.
4 in the world?
Okay.
Recently?
He's better than Brunson.
No,
Bro
no.
said recently. Like, he
Giannis
kills
has
me.
been an
No.
idea in the playoffs.
Oh,
Brady
no.
just said so.
No.
Whoa, don't put me in that.
No.
I didn't say that though. I be
50.
trolling him though.
Finals.
So he long ago.
Championship.
Yo, how old was my son?
Dirk won his championship in 2011. We still talk about it, right? All right, so I'm going to talk about Giannis'
That
chip
was
that
a
happened 5
legendary,
years ago.
legendary run. DeAndre
Giannis
Ayton,
had
Jay
50.
Crowder, that shit don't really move me. You know
50
what
in a
I'm saying?
game 6.
Where's
close out.
Giannis rank in the NBA? He wins a championship. He's 4?
Brunson?
Yeah.
You mean? You
Yeah.
said
Oh,
Giannis.
sorry, Brunson.
Where's he now?
It's just a different conversation when you're talking about
My God.
coming into the regular season versus in a playoff setting. Who do you want?
Well, just that's why you wait to the end of the season.
In a
to make
playoff
your rankings.
setting,
Go
who do
look
you
at
You
want?
don't
Giannis.
have to do both. Playoff setting. How many dudes you taking over him? You taking Wemby,
Wait,
Joker?
is playoff setting
Nah,
like
Wemby.
is playoff setting like everybody gets the same
You're taking
setting?
Brunson over Wemby?
No.
Wait, sorry, you just said the opposite.
No, you asked me if I'm taking Brunson over Wemby. And I
Okay,
was
my
like,
bad,
no.
my bad. Wemby,
See-
Joker, Ant. Luka.
I would take Luka. I would take Ant is a conversation, this debate. I'll probably go Brunson. Shea, I think, is a conversation. I would probably go Brunson. Just think he's been more efficient in the playoffs than him. And
Right now, he's
I like the 3-point volume from
I'm sure
Brunson.
Brunson's going to be super efficient against the Spurs. Like, I'm
What
so
if he
fucking
is?
sure. Oh, then you got it. What if he isn't?
But that's the thing. If Brunson is amazing against the Spurs, the same team that Shea just struggled
Yeah, what if
against.
he's
No conversation. No conversation.
What if he isn't?
You can say whatever the fuck you want if he does that.
If he isn't, then the Knicks are not going to win the championship. It's simple as that.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, probably right.
Brunson quite literally has to go Super Saiyan for the Knicks to win the championship. But it's not just him. I think that's the beautiful thing about this Knicks team is that everybody's been playing well. Cat, Mikal, OG, our bench, Shamit has played just as good as Jared McCain over the last
Fucking
couple of
Landry
games.
Shamet.
I cannot wait.
What, he missed 1-3 in the ECF?
Yeah,
I
think
can't
so,
wait
yeah.
till our player rankings.
Is Landry Shamet going to crack the top 50?
Hell no. He might not crack top 150.
Caruso top 50?
Nah, unfortunately, no.
Caruso's
He won't
moving
make it.
mountains right now.
He'll probably be like
bro.
95, 94,
95? Oh, you're bugging.
80 something. You guys do that Derek White shit. You guys don't get me, man. I'm sorry.
95 is nuts, bro.
95 is insane.
Okay. Who would be like? Let's think of the 80th best player in the league.
Let me go look at the ringers real quick. Because I remember looking at their shit. And
Maybe I'm overselling the number.
Yeah.
Where was
95
Jalen
is-
Because
Johnson?
Peyton Pritchard was like 90 or 80.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Who's better?
Alex Caruso.
I mean, Peyton Pritchard. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, go all the way to 70. Let's see what's in 70.
Alex Caruso is the most pluggable
All
player.
right, so
in the
you
NBA.
had
Oh, dude.
Drew Holiday
You
at
like
70, Pritchard was 71, Nasri
Okay, he's in that
72.
range. He's in that
Caruso
range.
on this list? I thought I just saw his name. Oh, no, he must be higher.
Then we got young niggas coming in
Like,
like
DeJounte was 83, Ryan
He didn't
Rollins was
even play.
84, Dort was 85.
Ryan Rollins is solid.
This is an interesting list.
So this upcoming season, so next season, the 26-27 season, Brunson is signed for $37 million.
Fire.
Then in the 27-28 season, he's signed for $40 million. Then in the 28-29 season, he has a player option for $43. So
How old will he be? 30.
32 years old.
Yeah.
So the Knicks have 2 more years of team control with Jalen Brunson before. I mean, they could start negotiating a max. I mean, if he wins a championship, you give him whatever he wants.
So
bro.
Caruso's in like the 70 range. 70. That's
All right.
valid.
Not
But then like
95.
him or AJ?
Mitchell?
No, Devonta.
Oh,
Oh,
AJ.
I mean, I'm gonna take the guys playing in the league.
Okay.
Well, I mean they're coming in. Like him or DP.
When he
I
plays
know
a
who,
game-
I know who you're playing. I know who you're
When
picking.
they play games,
Mhm.
I will take them.
I'm saying that's more people. Like Caruso, a funny guy. I like Caruso. Like he just trolls all regular
Do you
season.
like Caruso?
I just like the fact that he trolls all regular season and then playoff time. He's like, all right, I'm here.
Troll? I don't know.
Dude, he
He's
shot
Just, I think he tries in the
28%.
regular season. In the plaplayoffs, he's just different.
Dude, there's
modes.
just no way. There's just
You
no
think
way.
He purposely shoots fucking 29%.
I think he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like,
That could be it too.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's just not as locked.
Very few players I love like Alex Caruso.
Like, bro, have you seen the number jump?
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like
a-
multiple
yeah.
years.
I'm
Like,
gonna
it's
be real,
like
Alex Caruso might be in my top 5.
Favorite player?
he's a
He's
riser.
just
Oh,
a
top 5 anything.
Yo, talk.
Caruso. So some NBA news. The NBA proposed the new lottery rules that got accepted. The 16 teams in the lottery will have flattened odds. The bottom 3 teams have 2 lottery balls. The teams 4 through 10 have 3 lottery balls. And the playing teams, it will either be 1 or 2 lottery balls depending on where they finish. If they're the 10 seed, then they get 2. If they're the 9 seed, then they get 1. So that's how it's going to happen. And the restrictions for this is teams cannot pick number 1 in consecutive years, and teams cannot pick top 5 in 3 consecutive seasons.
And that also includes traded picks, which makes they were talking about the Jazz trade that happened with Jaren. That even though the Jazz traded the picks since they had a top pick, the Grizzlies are screwed now because they can't be whatever top 5. I don't like the lottery odds. I've already made this clear. I'm not a fan. I love what the NFL does. If you're the worst team, you get the number 1 overall pick. Will a team tank for 1 year? Sure. Will they tank for multiple years? If number 1 overall pick is good, they probably won't. So I feel like that's just the cleanest way to do it. Having the restrictions on the amount of times you could go either like number 1 or back-to-back in the top 5, that's questionable. And that makes trading picks a lot more complicated, I think. And I know there was a quote that one GM said that picks aren't going to get traded as much. They're probably not looked at as valuable for the team that's acquiring the pick because you don't have the upside of getting no potential top pick, especially if you're trading with a rebuilding team. I don't know. Adam Silver has an interesting track record. I think the play-in's been great. I think some other things have been really shitty. I think the way he's handled some of the tanking stuff is not really addressing the actual problem, but more of like the social media problem where it's like, you got to stop tanking. You got to stop tanking. It's like, well, this will do it. You know, the bottom 3 teams, you can't be a bottom 3 team. You could tank to be the 4th worst team. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think
That's
it's
hard.
really going to fix the real issue at the table.
Dude, you can't tank properly. You can't really spend money free agency. Like, what can we do? I mean, like, you can't really trade. You got to aggregate contracts. They're just making it harder and harder and harder, pause, for team building. And it's honestly really just getting tired. Like, NFL, it's very simple. Not simple, but it's more understanding. Now it's like I saw the only people that didn't vote yes was Memphis because of the fact that they're probably going to get fucked by this. Listen, God bless all these other teams.
Does this all come back to LeBron?
Of course you made it like that.
Him doing the super teams led to now the player, the second apron being.
Well, that led to player
Also,
empowerment.
But I should say that LeBron doing that led to KD, which led KD to now the second apron.
No, it was the Steph deal in that summer where they were like, "Yo, we got Steph on his 4-year,
Yeah,
$44 million. We can give
Yeah,
KD
man.
this money." That
We
was
can never
that
just
shit.
give credit to Kevin Durant for doing something, man.
Which
Always
is-
got to bring in LeBron
Says you.
because it was really KD who started this, man. Let's be straight and factual.
Okay.
He's the pioneer of
Type
this.
shit.
It's not a pioneer
the-
of ruining basketball.
He's the reason
Still,
why the
I'm
second
cool with it.
apron.
Hasn't
People
won a
hate
ring yet.
LeBron for it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, I think
Niggas be
people have
geeks.
to
I meant it in a
wait.
bad way. So good on you.
People have to wait to just let this play out first. I know that at face value it's horrible. I'm not
Just give it a chance.
I'm not under the belief that we should just quickly just denounce it. Tanking has been a very big problem, and we have seen teams like the Wizards trade for 2 All-Stars at the deadline and essentially shut them down. I know Trae Young played a couple games, but they shut them down and tanked the rest of the way because there was no incentive to win, and they knew they would get rewarded if they were very bad. This will change how teams build their rosters in the offseason. Because now, if I'm the Brooklyn Nets, I'm not thinking of, man, I need Yegor Jemin to start this year because playing 5 of our rookies is what's going to make us as bad as possible. Now your mindset as a GM shifts and you're thinking of, maybe let's throw Austin Reeves the bag in free agency. Maybe let's bring in Austin Reeves to Brooklyn and let's bring in somebody else. And with that 6th overall pick, we have a good roster now with Claxton and MPJ and Reeves and somebody else. And you're like, oh, it sounds mid. And it is mid. But the point is that the NBA is trying to get those bottom dwellers to be more competitive because now let's say the Nets aren't a playoff team, right? Let's say they finish as the 11th seed. Now they have a better chance in the lottery of getting a top pick. I know they don't own their pick next season, but it makes roster building different from the perspective that now you're trying to be somewhat competitive. You're not completely bottoming out. You're not building your roster to completely bottom out. Look at how OKC was ran before they started to be good. After Chris Paul left, man, every year they were just trotting guys out there that had no business playing, and they would get smoked. But they saw the goal at the end. Oh, let's try to get a top pick. They got the top pick, and they drafted Chet Holmgren with the 2nd overall pick. So I think this will change how teams build their rosters, and we can get more competitive basketball all around. I think that right now people are just way too quick to just hate on it and say Adam Silver's ruining the league. Let's see it. Maybe it doesn't pan out. If you want to jump the gun and you're confident enough to say this is not going to work, this is going to fail, and I know it, then sure, I can't tell anybody to not voice their opinions on it, but we have seen in the past things that people have disliked that Adam Silver has done. It has actually ended up being good. The in-season tournament has been a huge success for the league.
Now, what's the point of it, though?
Just to fight for the final playoff spots. And some people have came out and criticized how the lottery balls are distributed between play-in teams because they say, well, if you are incentivized as the 10th or 9th seed to lose the game because you get 2 lottery balls instead of 1, then that team's going to try to lose. But at that point, if you have a chance to get into the playoffs, I don't think that teams are just going to tank the game. There's a lot of pride.
I
with
don't
certain
see that
players.
happening either.
I feel like tanking was overrated, though. Like, not many teams were really tanking.
This year was egregious,
Well,
which
a lot
is
of
why
teams
it
were
happened.
ass this year, like legitimately terrible.
The
Like,
biggest issue is when you see the Jazz and shit.
I mean, yeah, the Jazz was nuts, but like,
But the thing is, they were bad because those teams tried to be bad as possible. if now,
I mean, but if you know you're not going to be good, why not just be bad?
I think,
but
you could
exactly,
you
but
could argue the Grizzlies also tanked in a way that they gave all their players away.
Well, yeah, because they were already first coming into the year. 10 of their players were injured. You know
They
that
made a
definitely put them in
decision.
a,
Like, we're
in a
not
tough
gonna do shit
position.
this year. Let's try to
Yeah,
get
what's the,
draft
like? I'm
picks.
sitting there playing
No,
my
this
guys.
is ethical
in,
tanking.
Yeah, I'm playing my guys in March, February for what? We already out the playoffs.
No, I understand
We were
what you're
injured.
saying. The counterpoint to that is that now your teams aren't incentivized to tank. So if you are just competitive, you got a better chance, or at least it's more randomized of who
Right.
gets the top pick. So
okay.
you could be as mid as possible, but bro, now you got a better chance to get the number 1 overall pick. So like imagine, for example, the Miami Heat are the epitome of mid.
Yes.
They are a mid team. If they jumped up to the number 1 overall pick, that changes their franchise.
for them. But here's my counterpoint.
even top 4.
Now
The
you-
Bulls could have had their franchise
now
changed
you-
a long time ago.
But now you put the Miami Heat, Miami, a city which is not a small market that has money. You put them on the same playing field in a draft where teams like maybe the Charlotte Hornets or teams like the Washington Wizards or teams like the Memphis Grizzlies or the Sacramento Kings, teams that are not going to have the same favorable odds in free agency, the same money, the same attraction to their cities. You're putting them at the same odds, which they've needed a bit of a different edge because they're not the Los Angeles Lakers. They're not Los Angeles Clippers. They're not Golden State. So now it's like, all right, we got Miami, the epitome of mid. We know they've been mid for like the past 5-6 years. Now they get the same odds as a team like the Sacramento Kings, which we know nobody's going to Sacramento, no matter how much these odds change. Nobody's going to play in Sacramento. That to me, that's where it feels like it makes it unfair.
I want to say this, and I want to be at least fair because I don't hate where you're coming from. I also want to put pressure on these GMs to actually hit on their draft picks
Okay, that's fair.
because you mentioned a lot of teams there that whiff on draft picks.
Some bad
Outside of the
franchises
Kings, yeah.
The Wizards
Oh, that's fair.
recently, I'm here now. It took a long time for us
Wait,
to
they got
get here.
you can't miss this number 1 pick.
No, this year they're lit
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, even the Heat, they drafted Justice
But
Winslow.
the Pistons,
Screaming at that.
the Pistons took
They
a
made the playoffs
long
that year.
time to finally get to where they're at, and that
Facts.
was with the 5th pick.
But they were getting fucked.
But that's exactly
Yeah.
where credit is
Yeah.
due.
They
But
were
what
getting fucked.
got them there? They ended up getting Cade Cunningham, the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
And they had 2 years back to back a top 5, even though they should have had higher. But I say that to say credit to the Pistons for hitting on their
Yes,
picks.
yes.
The Kings have not hit on. They missed on Luka. They missed on Trae Young. Isn't SGA in that class too? If I'm not
I think so.
mistaken.
Yeah. And Brunson in there.
Halliburton, you had so many opportunities and you
Yeah.
absolutely shit the bed. That is on the franchise.
I'm with
yeah,
you.
for the NFL is different because there's only 17 games. So it's much easier to hide or denounce tanking as a serious problem because number one, I mean, these players are hitting each other and there's like naturally there's going to be more competitiveness in that when you have to tackle somebody, but also there's so many games that are happening at one time that, for example, in a Sunday slate at 1 p.m., I don't really care if the Commanders Giants game sucks because there's probably like 4 other bangers going on at the same time. With the NBA, because of the 82 games, it's more apparent. And at the end of the season, it feels like the season just drags on and you're just waiting for the playoffs. With the regular season and the NFL, everything just feels so much more important. I think that
That's a
this
separate issue, the length of the
Yes,
season,
exactly.
which is never going to change, I don't think.
I
shouldn't.
think that this way of formatting the lottery is going to give teams that are in the middle of the pack an advantage in which it could change their franchise.
Should it give them an advantage, though? Like, should we be... I'm just thinking of the
You're
Miami
rewarding
Heat.
them for being competitive.
Yeah, but you're also rewarding the Miami Heat, who have kind of, sat on their hands the last few years, have had this okay roster, but haven't made a decision to be good, haven't made a decision to be bad, over a team like Memphis, who a few years ago had a core, and of course Miami went to the finals, but Memphis had this core. This year, it didn't work out. They're like, holy shit, we could go get 4 first-round picks for Jaren Jackson. In the offseason, we get 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane. Let's build something here, but now we're going to get penalized because we're trying to rebuild. I think... And I don't want to give too much power to Adam Silver and just the league office, but I think there's some stuff which he has more power now that if you see the shit the Jazz are doing and they're coming out and they're benching players in the second half of the fourth quarter, you got to give them a $25 million fine. $100,000, $500,000, these owners aren't doing anything. If they do it again, your first round pick falls out of the top 5. It cannot be top 5 this year. I just think you really need to have harsher penalties for the actual tanking going on. Because I don't think over an 82 game season, while there's more games, there's also just more time for variance, right? Like you could see the Jazz in the regular fucking season go out there and beat the Cavaliers or whatever as 15-point underdogs. That's possible to do, where I feel like the NFL isn't as likely, just given the amount of games going on. But if you go head on and just attack the blatant tanking that's going on, I think that solves the issue more than just redoing this entire lottery system.
I feel like it was really just Utah. Like I feel
Utah
like
was definitely
Washington did it a little bit.
biggest issue.
Washington did it a little
Trae Young
bit.
played.
Yeah, Washington did it because all their young players apparently just got hurt.
Trae Young played.
He did play.
But that's
like,
the thing.
How many teams do it for real?
Part of Washington's tanking is saying we're gonna start Bud Carrington. You know, that's an ideology they had last year because they had nothing going for them. So like, we're gonna start a player that probably isn't an NBA player because we don't got nothing else and we're trying to be bad.
Respect Bob Carrington.
That was nuts.
I mean, dude, he was awful this past year. He's probably gonna be out the league soon.
But I mean, if you're...
What's
he's
your
not
hit rate
good,
on
but-
saying guys are going to be out the league and they're actually out the league?
0 for 1 so far with DeJounte. I mean, the injuries with DeJounte, though, it's starting to add up. So who
Yeah.
knows?
I've said it about a couple players, man. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I got to wait and see.
Listen, I hope
It's a
I'm
tough
wrong.
one.
I hope the lottery
No,
works.
I
and it
like
stops
your
it.
idea though,
'Cause-
where just punish like you could have went out there, saw what Utah was doing, was like, no, we have to punish them.
$50 million pay up.
My
Bob
counterpoint
Carrington shot 41% from three.
Did he really?
this year,
I'm fucking shocked.
This
He's
year?
such a mid-range
41.
and how many minutes?
28?
It's a good
What did
amount.
he average this year?
11 points.
Gotta look at his plus.
I
But if you're a
apologize.
Wizards fan, would you rather see Bub Carrington play or like Javon Carter? No, sorry, Javon Carter, like some vet who's like maybe better, but like you want to see the young player
But
play.
Javon Carter not better though. But
No, I get
I
what
know,
you're saying.
I know
though.
what
You
you're
wanna
saying,
see
like
the-
a
yeah.
better vet.
Unwarranted
I'm just thinking
straight
that
up
was straight
Bob
crazy.
lost
So
I
his
didn't
Bub
even know
Carrington
that.
was good this year. He
We
wasn't-
don't know.
was
I
We just
wouldn't
know he
call him-
shot 40%.
I'm not going to
of the
say
people.
great because he shot 42% from the field, but
We were
his
stat
three
watching
ball
the
was
fuck out of him.
Hey, 41 is 41.
No, I don't know what Bub did.
I
this
mean,
year.
listen, he played 82 games. He averaged 11. He averaged 5 assists, and he shot 42, 41.
Let's check
Those are
his,
splits. That's far from being out the league. He's gonna
All
be
right,
a good player.
thank you.
He's young too.
He's
You
gonna be a good player.
It's crazy.
He's gonna be a good player. I didn't know
a
what
complete
he
You
shot.
bugged
I
out.
thought he shot
I don't
terrible.
blame you, brother.
Ah.
I watch many Wizards.
I
They're
didn't
better,
watch
they're
the
better
Wizards
with him
lose.
off the floor.
It's the Wizards.
Yeah, I don't
Changes
really care.
everything.
I don't care about data
fucking
ball.
Wizards.
No, no.
Throwing to data baller.
Shout out to Bub Carrington
Had
for
nothing
having
else. Who watches
a
them?
solid season. But yes, you probably would rather watch Carrington, but just like you don't have to throw a guy into the fire automatically. He can play 20 minutes a night. Like, for example, the Spurs, they eased in Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper could have went to the Wizards and crushed day
Yeah.
one. You know, you can still have players in front of him, like good, solid vets. So now, like a team like the Wizards, they're more inclined to trade for a Trae Young. They're more inclined to sign a Fred VanVleet because they're just trying to be mid. I think that it's better to reward mid because the pathway for a very bad team versus a mid team to take that jump and actually be a contender, it's a shorter leap. So if you
You think
reward,
so?
I do think so. I
Because
do
if you
think
think of the teams at the top right now, like OKC obviously was a bad team. The shade changed things. They're maybe an outlier. Spurs were a bad team, get number 1 overall pick. Pistons were a bad team, get number 1 overall pick. I guess Cleveland traded their way into it.
But no, Mobley was top 3.
Mobley, in fact,
Garland
they had
helped him.
Garland.
Yeah, Garland was top 5.
But traded for like the D Mitch, obviously.
You trade for those guys, yeah.
like
even,
if those mid teams,
even Orlando.
for example,
number 1
if the
pick.
Blazers get the number 1 pick, if the Heat get the number 1 pick,
Well, they got
if
top
the
3.
Hornets get the number 1 pick, that changes their franchise. Like now, like imagine if the Hornets got the number 1 overall pick, you're like, oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
this low key could be the next
I'm
OKC.
gonna be honest, it could be awesome. I'm kind of hyped for
I want
it.
to see how it looks. 'cause
But it doesn't mean that. I mean, at
it's
the end of the
tricky.
day, it's a lottery. So you know, there's things that can happen that
We know they
are
still gonna
not
rig that
always on the
shit.
favor of
You
percentages.
just know next year
You don't
something
know.
weird's gonna happen. Like,
Are you not
fucking-
hyped for that?
No, but did you hear that it's going to be televised now?
Yes,
it's going to be
yes.
it's going to be
Hey, it goes
televised.
into next year.
Brother,
ain't it?
they'll always find a way.
I'm hype.
They'll find a way.
Right.
I'm hype.
Like,
And then we get the
fucking-
expansion
you know what's gonna
draft
happen?
soon.
Like, something weird's gonna happen. The Lakers gonna be like the 8
See,
seed.
the
And they're gonna get
expansion-
number 1 pick. And everyone's gonna be like, all right, this is fucking bullshit.
With the expansion, those two should get the first 2 picks.
Agreed.
100%. There shouldn't be a thought about that.
I'm
That's a
with that.
good cook.
There shouldn't be a thought. They
It
have
depends,
nothing.
man. Like,
No,
what if the
it
draft
should
is
no.
bad?
No, it shouldn't. It don't matter. They
So
should get the
what?
first 2
It's just
picks.
whatever.
Give them the first and second overall pick.
No matter the
Atlanta's
year.
hadn't had the first overall pick. I don't think in their franchises.
Yeah, they should get the
Existence.
first.
They got fucking
They should get the
Ricochet.
first 2
Zach
picks.
Ricochet. They botched. They could have had Stephon Castle
That shit would have really made a
or
difference.
Alex Sarr.
Actually,
honest,
it
that
would have
first
made a
round-
difference. But
Alex Sarr
it's
and
not a,
Stephon Castle
Sarr
needle
would've
movers.
it's
made a
not a
difference.
franchise changing difference.
Those are 2 needle movers.
I don't know if it changes
Stephon
the
Castle.
franchise.
They just took the Knicks to 6.
Stephon Castle is a needle
Stephon
mover for the
Castle, who
Spurs.
knows?
Sar is
They
definitely a
won that
needle move
series.
for
That's
Atlanta.
what I'm
For Atlanta,
saying.
they would
Is
need
it
him.
franchise altering?
Yo, straight up,
Sometimes needle
do you
movers
want to
are
know
franchise
franchise
altering.
altering? The Rockets taking Reed Shepard over Stephon Castle. That's franchise altering.
Franchise altering doesn't mean franchise player. It could mean just something like you guys trading for Cat was franchise altering.
I don't know,
Now you're
man.
about
Like
to be
that's
in the finals.
that's like
People hated that trade.
I would hate to
People
be an
hate Brunson.
expansion team and be the number 1 pick in like the Kenyon Martin draft.
I'm fucking
Like,
screaming.
that is not changing my franchise.
But then you're probably going to be the number 1 pick again. You drafted Kenyon Martin.
well, not in this NBA. You can't.
Yeah, now you're
consecutive
fucked.
years. You
People
can't.
called that draft ass, but I'll tell you what, Alex Sarr, pretty good basketball player.
Falcons Castle's solid.
We're gonna head to the NFL portion of this podcast, and we're going to talk about quarterback battles. Training camps have opened up, and this is the best time of the offseason. There's a lot of offseason hype. We've even gotten some reports about Jalen Hurts being under center, which I think is intriguing. People are looking forward to seeing that.
I've loved everything I've been seeing from training camp.
And now for these quarterback battles, we have the Falcons with Tua and Penix. We have the Vikings with JJ and Kyler. We probably know who's going to win that, but there's been some drama coming from their training camp based off comments that JJ McCarthy has said. We have the Browns, Shador and Deshaun. Is this going to be a bounce back year for Deshaun Watson? Let's start off with the Falcons quarterback battle, which right now they don't have a market for it on Poly Market for who will be the week 1 starter, but for the Raiders, Vikings, and also Browns quarterback battles, they do have a market for it. But let's start with Atlanta. Penix or Tua, who is the starting quarterback for the Falcons week 1?
You have to ask me?
I feel like it's a stupid question.
It is a stupid question.
I'm with you.
I agree.
We
It
got
is
to
a
start
stupid question.
the actual good quarterback. It's Tua, bro. Like Michael Penix is not good. I don't know. At least with Tua, we've gotten at minimum high level and at some parts solid level quarterback play. And Dels, he's in the dome.
He is in the
That
dome.
super matters.
Yes.
He's in the dome.
God,
It matters. Like Drake London's out there.
I
You
got
got
Bijan, Drake,
yeah. Like
outfits,
I feel like
Stefanski.
if you're Atlanta, you want to win. You want to make the playoffs, especially in that division. I feel like Tua has to be the day 1 starter. I feel like Michael Penix hasn't. He's giving you too many inconsistent weeks. At least with Tua, it's the floor. He can hit the intermediate. He can get you in the short route. He can get Bijan involved. Drake London, he can get him involved. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill had their best seasons with Tua. And I know Bijan is going to be able to be an insane guy in the outside, being able to catch passes from Tua, and he can dink and dunk all day if he wants to. Bijan showed that last year. But for what Atlanta wants to do, I feel like Tua just gives them a higher floor. I don't even know if Michael Penix gives them a higher ceiling. They're probably like the same age for real.
If they had a burner, if they had a real right streaker down the sideline,
I'm with you.
I'm getting them.
They don't, though.
They don't. They
They
don't have a
don't.
JMO. They
I don't even
have that
think
type
I don't even think it would matter because I feel like Tua just fits. He just checks a lot of boxes that Michael Penix just doesn't. Like
Talk to him.
I don't see it with Michael Penix. I feel like they probably are regretting that pick, and then the Kirk Cousins stuff happened. They're probably regretting giving out that money. Atlanta's just made a couple bad decisions, but for the most part, they got a lot of young talent in their team, and I think Tua gives them a better floor to win the
They
division.
righted their wrongs by bringing Tua in the building.
Crying at that.
Now, all jokes aside, now Dels, go fuck yourself.
Right, their wrongs is crazy. A little crazy.
Just a little nuts, just a little bit, just a little nuts.
Everything I ever asked for.
Kirk
Here we
Cousins, Michael Penix, step back 3-2.
Step back,
Geno
boy.
Smith. Geno,
Step
please.
step back.
Don't-
Geno Smith, Kate Klubnik.
Let's not go through the laundry list of piss and shit the Jets have had. Let's actually talk about a team that's actually gone to the Super Bowl in the last 20, 30, 40,
Tua did?
They choked
50. The Falcons.
Oh, the Falcons.
choked it.
Tua was on the team?
I said
he was the
let's talk
quarterback?
about a team.
Oh,
Did you hear
okay.
me?
Oh, you're just talking about Tua. But Tua's never
No,
been
I
to the
didn't.
Super
I
Bowl.
said the Falcons. Use your ears, pal.
Okay. Tua has the same amount of playoff wins. So Jets have more playoff wins in the last, 15 years in Tua.
Well, the Falcons franchise has been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Moons ago.
Agreed.
Decade.
And you guys, you weren't even a thought.
No. Playoffs, though. Yes. I
You're,
was alive.
I think your dad,
Alive and thriving.
your dad was hitting puberty.
Maybe. When we won the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Past puberty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your dad is older.
Yeah.
Respect to him. Shout out to Stan. Love him. Nevertheless, back to the conversation at hand. Everything I ever asked for Tua, he's getting it. He's getting it.
Like this brother didn't have it in Miami.
And that's what's going to make your disappointment even better.
Maybe it's true.
Jesus.
Like he didn't have it in with Mike McDaniel, fucking Tyreek Hill,
All right,
Jalen
did he have a good
Waddle.
offensive line?
No, this would be the best offense.
There's gonna
That's
be-
all I'm saying.
There's going to be no excuse left for Tua
And in
after
2023,
this tenure's done.
2023, when he led the league in passing yards,
Oh my god.
their rush
That's
offense,
like the Harden shit.
their rush offense was a dual-headed monster with Raheem Mostert
They had
mainly
Bijan.
leading and Devon Achane rookie year ascending. Devon Achane years later now is one of the best in the league. We have Bijan Robinson here. Dolo should be the guy. Brian Robinson, I don't see it. Bijan Robinson, best running back this season without a doubt. I firmly believe that. Do I agree with you? He had a great supporting cast in 2023? Absolutely. Absolutely. His offensive line was always one that we had to question. I think with the Falcons, that should be a little bit more safe. And with Bijan, definitely more safe. Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Is it as good as Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? It's not. It is not, and I will be the first to admit that. But there's a different dynamic to this. And I think that both these weapons fit to his play style a lot more. Why is that? It's going to be a lot short intermediate, and that's where they're going to thrive. They'll take the occasional top off that Tua has shown that he's capable to do. And it's going to be a lot of play action working off of Bijan Robinson. And Tua is just going to have to do what Tua does. And it's going to be a perfect situation for him. This is, and I mean this, a perfect situation for him.
It is perfect. The dome too, the division. I mean, this is the thing. If you have Tua, you're gonna have a perfect situation. Like a lot of other quarterbacks. If you really want to go and
there's
like
nothing
win a
wrong with
playoff
this.
game, you have a perfect situation.
It's just something behind his words.
No,
man.
he's
Atlanta's
cooking.
damn near perfect. Stefanski, this is the best quarterback he's had since Baker Mayfield. That's not saying a lot, but last time he had a competent quarterback, it was Baker Mayfield. You know, win a playoff game, have some respectable offenses out there. It's been Deshaun Watson's and Shedeur Sanders and some ugly quarterback play for Stefanski. But everything you said is right. The O-line's great. The weapons are great. You have some upside too because Zachariah Branch is turning heads in camp right now. Who's this, speedster, shifty wide receiver from USC. Drake London, we know how great he is. Bijan, we know how great he is. I'm done with Michael Penix. I think the Falcons' new regime probably done with Michael Penix. Just given the injury history, the lack of mobility, the lack of accuracy, there's not much there with Michael Penix's game that I think you need to see. Tua doesn't have any sort of crazy high upside, but I do think it gives you a safer floor. Being in that dome, controlled weather, everything that he's got going for him, I think he's the week one starter.
Is Tua not the worst quarterback in this division?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think Tyler Shuck is better. I think Bryce Young is better. I think Baker Mayfield is better.
Is Tyler Shuck just outright better than Tua?
I think that he is. I think
he
that
is.
he's more
Like at the
mobile.
end of
He's
the
more
year,
of a playmaker.
if Tua had a better year, would we be shocked?
Like he might have more passing yards.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had more passing yards.
Michael Penix Jr., I don't think he's gotten a fair shot in Atlanta. He got drafted and Kirk Cousins was the starter day one. And then last year he got hurt and it was kind of like a weird season for him. 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Michael Penix. I don't think that's that bad at all, especially in an offense that didn't fit his strengths. They were 5th lowest in play action rate last year. And Stefanski, we know, is a play action play caller. He makes the life easy on his quarterbacks. There's one thing that's pointing me to the direction of me believing that Tua will be the starting quarterback. That is that Kevin Stefanski has said outright that he believes that accuracy is the most important trait in a quarterback. And he has given Tua the compliment of having an innate God-given ability to be accurate.
That shit killed me.
That shit got me stiff as a board.
Penix Jr. doesn't have much upside because he was an older prospect. I was critical of the pick when it happened, but I think the upside with Tua is even lower. He's accurate, but he can't make the throws that Penix can make.
Oh, go to hell.
And I think that Penix deserves a fair shake. Where I'm at with it in this Falcons quarterback battle is that whoever is the week 1 starting quarterback
We'll lose our job.
will lose their job eventually at one point in the season regardless.
Tua's keeping
Good
that shit.
chance.
He's never actually. He will.
Tua's never
retire a
lost his
Falcon.
job.
He'll retire a Falcon.
He's gonna retire a Falcon.
Jesus.
That feels bad for the Falcons.
Tua's gonna have number 1 retired.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Manifestation.
Lord.
He's gonna. I mean, I'm gonna be
He's
Matt
gonna what,
Ryan's a
win a
smart guy.
division?
He's not letting that happen.
Division winner?
easily
He'll
can
win the
happen.
division.
Easily
There you
can happen,
Division's
especially
big.
with
They
nothing happening to James Pierce.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen to James Pierce unless I think the suspension will happen the year after.
The best thing about the NFC South is every team convincing themselves they're going to be the best team.
I do
I
think
respect
I
that.
still do think it's the Panthers. That being said, my favorite team in this division, without a doubt, I will be rooting for the
No way the Bucks are convincing themselves like, yo, we can still win this division.
Bucks
I mean,
just
they
brought in
definitely are.
Ruben Bain,
Jesus Christ.
Amika Buka in the Z.
They lost
I
Mike
mean,
Evans and shit.
Baker and Todd Bowles are on the hot seat. If they don't win this year, they both be
Definitely
gone.
Todd. I think Baker
I think Baker
can
due for an
play himself
extension.
into
Unless he
another
gets
one.
hurt again.
That's a fact.
The next quarterback battle. Now, this is available on Polymarket. Who do you think will be the Browns' Week 1 starter? There is not much liquidity in this market just yet, but there's some percentages that they're going to fluctuate a lot in this process. Deshaun Watson currently 79% chance to be the Week 1 starter for the Browns. Do you agree that this is a reflection on what you think is going to happen?
Are we back?
I think it's a fair thing to do.
Are we
to
back?
have Deshaun Watson this high. You put a lot of investment into him. 3 first-round picks, $240 million.
All guaranteed.
All guaranteed.
Defended him.
First and only.
I'm going to be honest.
Defended him.
I think that, no, they defended
Think
him
he
when
didn't do it.
nobody
Yeah.
else did. That is for sure. They have a
Loyal.
lot riding with Deshaun. And they could just go ahead and say, you know what, we're done and free off this. But the issue is their backup options aren't the greatest. They really tried it last year with 2 quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel and, of course, Shedeur Sanders. And I do like Shedeur a little bit more. Nevertheless, let's see what Deshaun has. That's kind of where my head would be at. So I'm going to go with Deshaun.
I think
Took such a political answer.
all the things we're hearing out of OTA so far points to Deshaun Watson. And similar to the Falcon situation, what's the competition? Tua's going up against Michael Penix. Deshaun's going up against Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. The competition, the bar you have to clear to be the Week 1 starter for either of these teams is just basic competence. Deshaun's really bad. The last time we saw Deshaun Watson play, he was, no joke, the worst quarterback in football. We're talking Jake Browning level of bad, of putrid, of horrible. With that being said, Shedeur Sanders last year was a bottom 3, maybe the worst starting quarterback in football as well. So they don't really have a lot of options. When it comes down to it, this gets political. Ownership and the Browns ownership have never been, ones to keep their hands out of the cookie jar. It wouldn't surprise me. They say, hey, we paid this guy. We gave up the draft picks. Let's try it for one more year.
The Shedeur circus is hilarious to me because there was a post that the Browns made about 2 training camp throws, one from Deshaun and one from Shedeur Sanders. The pass that Shedeur threw, it was a solid pass. I think the receiver dropped it. There might have been like a little bit too much mustard on it. With the pass that Deshaun threw, he threw a jump ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
It was a good contested catch from the receiver, but it was also a good ball. The top comment is like, Shedeur Sanders throws a perfect ball, gets dropped. Deshaun throws a ball, receiver makes a contested catch. These not the same.
Yeah.
The delusion with Shedeur is insane.
It is.
Maybe he becomes something at this point based on what he did in his rookie year. I understand not the best offensive situation. The Browns are going to give Deshaun as much chances at bat to fail as possible because of the investment. And by the reporting that's been done, it seems like he's had a solid OTAs.
Yes.
So maybe that puts him in the lead for the starting job. I think 79% is a reflection of that. He will be the Week 1 starter, in my opinion, for the Browns.
Did you guys see the coach come out and was like, how the fuck do you throw interceptions in 7-on-7?
He said, never seen that. Tom Monken's been around for some time,
Yeah,
too.
he was pissed. It should be no conversation. Deshaun, they've invested so much into him.
Good answer.
I just feel like the team, the loyalty is there with him, and they just truly believe in this guy as a quarterback and as a player.
I think they're forced to. I don't know if they actually believe in it.
Whether it's
No,
forced or not, your parents are forced to love you. And I feel like this is the same way. I feel like Cleveland Browns
Cooking.
Maybe.
Cleveland Browns
Cooking.
are forced.
Parents are forced to love you.
I think your parents inherently want to love you. I don't
Sometimes.
know if the Browns right now want to love Deshaun.
Hey, dude, you're
And they traded
overthinking
through
it.
Okay,
first.
my bad.
You're overthinking
My
it.
bad.
You're overthinking it. You're
My bad.
overthinking it. Just know Deshaun, I think all chips, like, you have to show up this year, and I feel like Cleveland, they have a good team. They had a really good draft again. It's
You built
about
the
building.
offensive line. You got some
Yeah.
young
Like
pieces, Harold Fannin,
it's just, I feel
Jenkins.
like we say this every year with Cleveland, but they're a quarterback away.
I think
To be
Deshaun
competitive.
will play well this year.
I think he has a lot riding on this.
That is
the
very
rest
true.
of his NFL career.
This is
Because he's
this-
not. I don't think anyone's going to sign him to be a backup.
Well,
No.
he's not a good person.
Yes, fine. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Do you believe the evidence?
I mean, it was a bit overwhelming.
Next quarterback battle, the Raiders Kirk Cousins leads it at 64% chance. Fernando Mendoza is at a 44% chance to be the starter, which means that if you put in money into Fernando Mendoza being the starting quarterback week 1, you can double it. That's what it means.
Yeah, this is different than the first two battles because the first two, it's who's just the better quarterback. This is about the Raiders trying to protect Fernando Mendoza. But my mind just goes to back at the Seahawks days when they drafted a man named Russell Wilson, but they also went out and signed a quarterback named Matt Flynn. You think Matt Flynn's going to be the week 1 starter. He comes from Green Bay, has this experience, worked under some great quarterbacks and coaches. But Russell Wilson was just so good in camp that they said, no, we have to start Russell Wilson. So part of me still thinks that if Mendoza goes out there in training camp, or OTAs right now, then eventually training camp, and he just looks straight out better than Kirk Cousins, which I don't think is awfully difficult. You know, Kirk Cousins' injuries, the arm isn't what it used to be. Mobility's never been there. It's even worse post the Achilles injury. Mendoza has a chance because I think he's NFL ready. I think he's ready to come in week 1 with the weapons that they have, with the coaching staff and the play call and the scheme that he has. He should be able to come in, I won't say thrive, but be able to run this offense at a competent level. With that being said, everything from pre-draft to the NFL draft today says we want to sit Mendoza. If you look at the history of the NFL, quarterbacks that end up sitting early in their career typically have better careers long-term, where they're not forced to get thrown into the fire. And while this Raiders offense, it's building, it's still not perfect, right? The offensive line still needs some help. You're still looking for really another weapon to break out outside of Brock Bowers on offense. So they're not putting him in an ideal situation like we've seen, some other quarterbacks in the past. For example, if for whatever reason Ty Simpson was in conversation, like the Rams are perfect. If he's going to play well, he should play well right away. The Raiders still have a long way to go to get anywhere close to that Rams level. So I think Kirk is the week 1 starter, but I think he has a shorter leash. I think this is maybe a 2 to 3 week process. By week 4, week 5, I think Mendoza is going to be itching. They're probably like 1-4, maybe even 0-5 at the time. I wouldn't be surprised if he sees action in like October.
These are pretty good odds. Call me crazy, but I'd probably take Mendoza.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like I get the whole don't throw him into the fire thing. I understand that. But I feel like that's more for when you have a quality backup. No shade to Kirk Cousins.
All right.
No, there's no shade to Kirk Cousins. He's just up there in age, man. He's a lot older. I just feel like at this point, why not try out Mendoza and, maybe put the training wheels on him, see what he can get. But I do like these odds. These odds feel real nice.
What was it again for Mendoza?
It's 44% that 44%. He starts.
Is that 44%?
Yeah.
But the liquidity on this market is low thus far. It's just the amount of volume that these things have right now. Like, nobody has put money into it, so the odds are just a guess. Mm-hmm. Based on people putting money into these markets, the percentages will change. So if more people are putting money on Mendoza to be the week 1 starter, then he's going to be the one that's going to be favored.
So grab it now.
It's essentially, these odds are made by the public.
I mean, if you're going based off of just I don't know if you want to call them leaks, but sources we've heard from around the league, from, stuff that's going inside the Raiders building, I would think this is more 65-35 Cousins. But the fact that it's closer to 50-50 makes me think that maybe there's something we don't know.
Yeah, maybe in about a month we'll reflect back on these odds, and then we'll show you the change now versus in the future, what it's going to look like. Because right now the markets are still new, so people are still going to decide the percentages. But for example, if I put $100 on Kirk Cousins right now, I would go from 100 and I'd win 131. Mm-hmm. So it's only $31. So that means that, like, even though it's at 44%, it's not an accurate depiction on what you can buy the share at yet, because people haven't put money into this market, but they will maybe after this episode. Kyler Murray versus J.J. McCarthy is the other quarterback battle.
What's this one? I'm curious.
This one also doesn't have much liquidity in it, but as of right now, Kyler is at 66%.
That's it?
And it feels like this should more so be like a 100-0.
I was thinking this is the easiest one for me.
There's like no chance I think J.J. McCarthy starts.
Have you seen his attitude and how he's been acting?
Yeah, it hasn't been great.
He's pissed.
I don't dislike it. I mean, you're in a competition.
Yeah, he's pissed.
At the end of the day, J.J. McCarthy, somebody came in to take his job, and J.J. McCarthy, he has to be ultra competitive.
What if the roles were reversed?
Kyler Murray
screaming.
Kyler Murray can act that way because Minnesota wanted to sign him, and he probably got, a wink that you're the starter, dude. We need you to start.
I also feel like there's a humble way to go about things. Like, you can go about things in a competitive, I don't look like a sourpuss in the media type of way. Like, I know he's my competitor and I'm excited to compete against him.
We're on two opposite sides of the classroom. We're in the same classroom, but he sits on his side, I sit on mine.
Yeah, like, what is he talking about?
That was whack. I do understand where you're coming from, though, to a certain extent. I'm all for competition, 100%. I'm all for competition. Keep that in house. Keep that in your brain.
He hasn't hid his frustration
It's felt like he's lost already.
because he's just not
probably
the
has.
quarterback
Yeah.
that Kyler is. But JJ McCarthy has talent. Like, if you watch both Kyler and JJ throw the ball, it does feel like the ball comes out of JJ's hands more naturally. He has more zip on his passes.
Mm.
But Kyler, we know from in-game experience, they're just two completely different. He's so much better. I think Kyler will without a doubt be the day one starter. But I don't know if I'm starting to fade Minnesota a little bit, because what are we going to look at Kyler from? Like, how good is Kyler going to be? I don't know what to expect from Kyler Murray. I don't.
Well, I think what's the baseline do you need for Minnesota to be a playoff team?
How many games they won last year? 7, 8?
9. They ended up 9
9?
and 8. They
And
won. They
JJ
won
was
like, last,
terrible?
like 4 or 5 games.
They won some Mickey Mouse games at the
They
end
did.
there.
Yeah,
They
that's
did.
fair. I
It
mean,
didn't feel like a true 9-win
they have a fourth
team.
place schedule
But
this year?
it feels like if you get a top 20 season from Kyler Murray, this team is knocking on the door in the playoffs.
It feels that way.
And that doesn't seem like a high bar to climb with the coaching staff that you have, the weapons that you have. This defense is still going to
Can
be
we
really
just get
good.
jetted to
My thing
1,500
is
again,
Minnesota's roster
please?
that much more talented than Green Bay's or Chicago's or Detroit's, where the quarterback difference is that large. Like, I think the quarterback difference with Green Bay and Minnesota is gap.
Sizable.
There's
Well,
a
When
gap.
when does Micah come back?
Week 4, week
Probably starting
5,
to pup, yeah.
Okay.
around that time.
And also, just like, what does the connection look like with Kyler and Jettis? You know, Kyler's a shorter quarterback. Jettis is going to win a lot on, in breaking routes. He's not someone that you're just going to want to put all the way to one side of the field and say, just beat this guy vertical. It's not the...
He could.
He could. I wouldn't say that's his game, though.
That's
It's
what
not
they
like
do.
his go-to
Over the
thing.
last couple of years, he's been one of the worst quarterbacks throwing down the field in the NFL. You can attribute that to scheme. You can attribute that to his own deficiencies. That's the data. Those are the
It's
numbers.
fucked up because his MVP year, he was the best in the league at it.
They were elite them first 11
Yeah,
games.
he's fallen off. Injuries wise, he's still an athletic quarterback, but he used to be like freaky athletic the way he moved. I don't think he's quite at that level. I think what you said earlier about just the zip on his ball, he doesn't have in terms of arm strength. He's bottom 5, bottom 10 in the NFL, and just like straight arm strength. Can you make right hash to left sideline throw? I think that's something that's going to float in the air. So he's a better option than JJ McCarthy, but you still need. In this division, you need him to play like what Kirk Cousins was giving you some years ago, like where he can have 4,000 plus total yards, where he can take care of the football. And I just don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting from Kyler at all. I think you have upside there of him being an electric quarterback, dual threat, who can pick up first downs with his legs but still be accurate. But you also have the downside where it's a guy who hasn't been able to stay healthy, and when he's been on the football field, we haven't seen that MVP or anything close to that level in multiple seasons.
This is a shot in the dark of hoping that he can have a revival. His standard is Sam Darnold. You need to be as good as what Sam Darnold was when he was in Minnesota.
And
For
here's
that
the
1
MVP
year.
candidate.
Exactly. So
I feel like the standard's more Kirk.
you think so?
Yeah. He don't need to be Sam. They won 14 games.
You're right. That is a Super Bowl quarterback. So
Well, not then, but it was a choker. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
At the time, he was a
yeah.
choker.
And
Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl
He
winning
was kind of
quarterback,
mid in the
so
Super Bowl too.
It's
it had to do
he was
too much.
amazing
Outside
against
of the-
Stafford. That's all that
I would
matters.
say outside the Rams, he didn't really have to do much, which I respect.
He just
For
did his
sure.
thing. He
Get me
just-
to a chip.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, somebody on my team was getting attacked for not having to do much.
Crazy. Now the dudes get praised for
But
it.
when
Makes you
that
think.
tone changed,
Makes you
you know what I'm
think.
saying? Shit
But
crazy.
the
Roles
conversation's also been
Roles
different.
were always reversed.
Who's
yeah.
been hyping up Sam Darnold this offseason?
Nobody.
Well, the offseason ain't really started yet for real.
It's been started. It's just Darnold winning the Super Bowl was is very good for him, but that does not mean he's a top 5 quarterback.
It's because NBA talks is on right now, bro.
Jalen Hurts won. They're like, he's better than Lamar Jackson.
That's just Philly
He's better than
fans
Josh
being
Allen.
Philly fans. You know how Philly fans
They
get.
only
Josh Allen did have
Mahomes.
5 turnovers.
Only
Lamar
Mahomes
did
has
not
been
make
That
the
as
ass
good as
playoffs.
almost
him.
told you to do something.
I said Lamar did make the playoffs.
Well, yeah, we
I was
know
continuing
that.
the train.
No, but I almost told you to do something.
Josh Allen,
He
I
gave me
like.
like 400 yards.
I really love him, honestly.
He gave me like 4
I hate him.
tugs. He looks like you.
Not really.
It was
Just
as
white.
good of a
Fair.
bad game that you can have.
That's the best bad good game ever.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's up there.
And we won.
It's like he'll throw a touchdown, then like
I couldn't
and
have asked for
turnover.
anything more.
Yeah.
He'd play okay, and we win.
Was Lamar there?
No, kicker missed it. What are you gonna do?
Hashtag
Did all he could.
Did you know that Kyler Murray is a lifelong Vikings fan though?
Yes.
He was a Vikings fan when he was younger.
I should cop the jersey.
You should. He
Full-
has
full
a
circle moment.
in Pee Wee football. He has Vikings gear, a Vikings helmet. When he was younger, he was playing in that type of gear.
Mhm.
He's a Vikings fan
Dante Culpepper
from
was his guy.
Texas. I guess so, but he's from Texas, so it's weird why he wasn't a Dallas Cowboys fan.
True. Yeah, it is weird.
But he is a Vikings fan. So
It's
It
like
adds
people
to the
from New
story.
York being Philly fans.
I just don't know what to expect though from Kyler though. Like what if Kyler's just not that good?
I don't know.
He's gonna be good, bro.
There's potential
I
there.
think he'll be good. I think he'll be good.
You're
I think
done,
he'll have
bro.
games where he kind of piss you off.
I don't know,
but I
man.
think he'll
You
mostly
kind
be
of pissed
okay.
me off. Is that okay for me to say?
Yeah, because I don't think Kyler's that good anymore.
I hate you.
What do you want me to say? You want me to come here and act like this is Kyler from fucking 2021?
I don't know, bro. I just hate you.
Okay, that's fair.
You just don't stand on.
What's your
shit,
pulse
man.
on the NFC North? Who do you have winning the division?
Not the Packers.
I want to say Chicago runs it back, but I don't know. I really don't know how this division plays out. You could tell me any of the 4 teams win the division. I say sure.
Detroit with a mid schedule?
Can I
I'm
ask you a
intrigued.
serious question?
Yeah,
Give me a legit reason why Green Bay could win the division.
they have the best quarterback.
They've had it for the past 4 years.
I mean, they were what, a game away last year?
No, probably like 2.
They got hurt last year. That's
They
why
also
they
got
didn't.
They
hurt.
have
Yeah.
not. Do you know they don't have a division crown with Jordan Love yet?
Yeah, I know.
They've come in consistent
Sounds
second,
like-
Caleb
third
came
place.
in and got
Sounds
it
like they're
before
due.
him.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been due for the playoffs for a
Who?
long time.
Well, the Packers are a respectable organization.
Fairs.
I agree with you. Jets are dog shit.
Fairs.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Not having a division crown and Jordan Love being the best quarterback in the division
Kind of tells you something, right?
signal to me that having division crowns is just overrated.
Well, it's not like you guys make Super Bowls
It's been a
with Jordan
minute.
Love.
What?
Been a
Division
minute.
crowns are overrated.
You would say
No.
that.
You don't have to have a division crown.
Well, you don't even have a playoff win.
They don't have a
the
what's it
Packers?
called? The
In
conference
the
championship.
Jordan Love. Oh, apologize. They beat the Cowboys.
Everybody
Cool.
beats the Cowboys.
Cool.
No conference championship, nothing.
Awesome.
No bling. You just have nothing.
Cowboys.
Just a bunch of fucking
They should have beat the
losers.
Bears, to be fair.
Oh my! It's
You
always
gag.
should have.
They
It's
should've.
always should have.
I
Jordan
guess
Love
we should
didn't
give them
gag.
that
They
win
made
and
me
say
look
they
terrible.
hypothetically
Jordan Love
made the
did
conference
all he
championship.
They
could.
made me look horrible.
Jordan Love really did all he could.
I've actually never looked
Green
worse
Bay
in
was
my
2 games away
career.
last year. Chicago won 11. Green Bay won 9. 24. Detroit won 15. Green Bay 11. 23. Detroit won 12. Green Bay 9.
Dude, they're just
22,
they're just,
14,
they're just
8.
not
They
getting
made
there,
the
bro.
playoffs every year, though.
That's a
pretty
fact.
impressive.
That's a
They have-
fact.
That's better than just having one division crown.
Um,
Making the playoffs for 4 consecutive seasons, I think, is better than having one division
You
crown.
think the Chargers feel that way?
I think the Chiefs feel that way. They won
Okay,
they
I
won the
did
Super Bowl
not
without a
mention the
division
Chiefs
crown.
on purpose. What?
I'm screaming at
Yes,
that.
they did.
Oh, they did. Facts. 2023, I'm thinking of, where they had 2 games on the road against Baltimore and
No,
Buffalo.
okay. The clinching the number 1 seed and winning your division, 2 different things.
Last year, the Broncos didn't win it, no.
Yes, we did.
They did. They were the 1 seed.
Not this past season. I'm talking about the
Oh.
year before.
Oh no, we were a wild card team.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But this year we were the 1
Nah,
seed.
division
and we were in the
crowns
playoff
matter.
game.
They
No,
matter.
it matters.
They
Again,
matter.
Home
the
playoff game.
Chargers much
Yeah, it
would
matters.
rather win a playoff
Especially in
game
NFL, it
or any
matters.
type of success in the league
You know,
at
home
all,
game. Yeah, it matters.
as opposed to the latter.
Oh, it's overrated when trying to evaluate a quarterback.
Oh, of course, it's just
Okay.
jokes and giggles. you know?
Quarterbacks, I mean, they got control, but they don't got full
There is
control.
correlation, though. Usually the best quarterbacks win the division.
Listen, Jordan Love threw
Talk.
that dime pass to Jaden Reed. We will always remember that. He tried.
We always remember
Jay-
The
this.
one
too.
Jaden got hurt on?
No, it was the route on the left side of the field. He threw him a fucking dime. He just dropped it.
Oh.
Definitely they win that game.
We will always
that
remember
catch is
this.
made.
Like we'll
Well,
just,
oh no, we'll
we
always
will
have that.
never forget
We'll
that.
always
that
have
will
that.
always be the funniest moment of my life. Oh,
And he was
man.
also mid against Philly.
He
I
was.
don't think that that's
mid
worse
is so
than-
nice.
He was very good against Chicago.
He was.
I don't
He
think
just
that
choked it.
that Love moment is not worse than Allen having 4 turnovers in the playoffs.
5.
Oh, it's
Allen
5.
is just so much better than
Could've
Jordan
been
Love
6,
at,
another fumble recovery.
in every way.
Allen's better than Jordan Love.
In
I don't know
every
about
way.
so much better.
First of all,
so much
his
better.
his female batter. Second of all,
good
he
finish.
makes more money.
Good-
Third of all, he's
good.
just better in every statistical
Actually,
category.
So
Jaden-
when I
And he
say
has
it's
an
about
MVP.
Caleb, I'm
Like
with
it's
you.
just, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean it's actually justifiable for Josh Allen.
You're like, come on, bro.
What the fuck does he have that Josh Allen has?
What was the Caleb? What? I don't remember what we were talking about. Okay.
You saying like
His-
the way he
his-
speaks
his-
in
No,
the
no, but
media.
I don't know
press
what
conferences.
brought me to that.
Oh, you was just
It's-
Was it a
you were
Bo Nix
talking
thing?
about his post conference.
No, but I'm saying like what you guys asked me something.
No, you
like,
just
what makes
said
him
it,
a great
bro.
quarterback? Or
Oh
like,
yeah,
is he
yeah. I
better
think it was
than
something
Bo
like that.
Nix or
You said what
something
makes him
like
a great
that.
player. You just like the way he
no,
just
it
talks.
had nothing to do
You
with
started
Bo Nix.
glazing.
You
It
were
was-
just
it was
you were
something
just
random.
it was just
I didn't bring
fucking
that out of nowhere.
jamming the
I
back
didn't
of your
bring it
throat.
out of nowhere, bro.
You did.
I wouldn't do that. I didn't bring it up out of nowhere, bro.
You did, bro.
Nah, bro.
It was
It was
mad
literally out of
random.
nowhere.
Because we were looking at you like, bro, what are you talking
He just
about?
has it, bro. He just knows it. He says all the right things, does all the right things.
You started
It was
glazing.
unnecessary
I mean,
gobbling.
it sounds like I was spitting, but I don't think I would have said that out of nowhere.
Bro, you're a
No,
dick
Dels,
rider.
I'm being sincere, transparent. You really said it for
It really was
no
out the blue.
reason.
It threw everybody off, bro.
I gotta go back, bro.
Now, please
I gotta
do.
go back.
You'll see.
You
Like,
got
you're
clipped and you
chatting.
got fucking glazed for it.
I was talking.
You said a whole lot of nothing.
Talking.
Now you really say shit.
That's what you just said. We said Josh is his girls matter, more money.
It's
What's
different
the
when he
same
actually has an
thing?
MV fucking P, man.
Caleb was in year 2.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got nothing against that.
That's fair. That's
Caleb showed a lot last year.
He
A
was
lot
impressive.
This is gonna be the
Good,
year,
lot of
man.
bad.
Broncos tough schedule, Bears.
I'm
Caleb
fucking
Williams.
shitting a brick. That first 6 games. Hey, we come out that other side 4-2.
You take that.
I'm fucking talking
Do you
shit.
guys have any first place, last place in the NFC North? Do you feel confident in any team?
What do you mean?
Like best team, worst team in the NFC North? Like, do you feel confident any team is the best team or the worst team?
Ooh, no. Honestly,
Bro, I don't care about what just happened. The Bears are the worst team.
Woo!
I think the Lions have a better
the best
roster.
quarterback.
I think Detroit has an easier schedule.
They might have the best coach.
might have the best
That's true.
After he had sub 60% completion.
Okay, and you're telling me he goes to 63 next year with all the other shit he can do?
No, let's give him a fucking pizza party from going from 59 to 63.
That means the next year
Hooray.
goes to 65, and then we're right there.
No,
It's just
Good
stepping
math.
stones.
we is nuts.
Good math. Yeah, no, we is
We is fucking
killing
Did I say we?
me.
You did
Killing
say we,
me.
yo.
That's how it feels.
Killing
That's
Well,
how
you
it
said,
feels.
you said you guys.
Not fair.
I did not say that.
I think
Fucking, what's wrong with you?
he's an idiot. Bro.
Sorry. Sometimes it just happens.
I think Detroit finishes 1.
I'd like that statement.
I think
I
Detroit.
don't
finishes-
have an answer.
No, I know what I'm 100%
Can
confident.
I not have an answer right now?
I think I'm 100% confident Green Bay is going to finish 3rd or 2nd.
You know what? Fuck it.
They will make the
it's
wild
May.
card.
I can have an answer and change my mind.
yeah.
we do it all the
gonna-
time.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm going. Okay. You have it?
He doesn't have
I'm
it.
going Chicago, Minnesota, Packers, Detroit.
Detroit's not coming in last. They're
Not
not
again.
coming in last.
I'm going Detroit, Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota.
I think if I had to choose a team to come in last, I would go Minnesota. Wouldn't feel good about it, but I would.
I got
take
a hot
Minnesota.
take. All 4 to make the playoffs.
Okay, I like that hot take.
Do some nut shit.
I'm gonna go 1.
Packers are coming last.
Packers can come in last.
They can, but they won't.
They
They'll
have
They
Right.
won't. They won't.
They'll just
They
they'll
won't.
sneak their way
They
to
probably
10
won't.
wins,
I'm
3rd
gonna
place,
take
wild
Detroit.
card. Then they're playing a team that
I'm
they're
gonna
not
take
better
Detroit.
As
than.
the
Here we
worst team
go.
or the best team?
The best.
Chicago's defense is still pretty mid, bro.
It is.
They didn't
fair.
make no additions on the defensive line. I think they brought in better secondary talent.
Mhm.
Their safeties, less volatility. They'll be better, but it doesn't really matter if you can't pressure the quarterback.
Yeah, that's
So
a
their
fact.
defense, I think, will still be a bottom 10 defense. And that fourth quarter variance is not going to be the same. We saw the Washington Commanders struggle with that same thing the very next year. They made the conference championship. Then the very next year, we saw that their defense, it is not that good. And they fell off because of injuries.
I just think the Bears have such better coaching.
I understand that. And that's something that the Bears have going for them. But in a
And Jaden got
division,
hurt.
you're right. In a division this tough, all of those margins matter.
Mhm.
The difference between the Bears winning the division and the Packers coming in second place was a Bears miraculous comeback against the Giants.
When you have, special players, shit happens.
So things like that are why I think that the variance is less on the Bears side. All of the signs would point to the Bears having a regression this year, and a regression could mean going from 11 to 9 wins, and 9 wins could be the difference between nine wins could be the difference between you being 3rd or 4th in the division. Like
Yeah,
the Lions just won
they
9
both-
games,
yeah.
they were 4th.
And Minnesota won 9 games.
So for me, I don't know, man. You said it, man. Oftentimes it just comes down to the quarterback. It comes down to the quarterback,
Shit don't matter.
man. We know the
Quarterback
Packers
and
gonna
coach.
be
Those
the number one
most two
team in the
important things.
division.
I mean, if it comes to the quarterback, technically Jared Goff and what's the nigga name again? Dan Campbell,
But it could be Caleb
first
too,
place.
because Caleb can
They've
be
done it.
just as good as
They've
Jordan
done
Love.
Of
Caleb
course.
has superstar potential.
They've done it twice.
Fair.
And the
Back-to-back years.
Jared Goff in the regular season, low key best quarterback in
Ben,
this division.
Ben Johnson tax.
Well, he was
Aaron
great
Glenn
last year.
tax.
Oh, dude, what are we doing?
And there's a lot of things to grasp on, man. You have the Kyler Murray, Minnesota factor. You have Caleb, third year. He can make a leap into an MVP player. You have Jordan Love, who's elite. It's a lot of things in play, man, with the NFC North.
When's
And then Jared Goff is
when's
just
Jordan
steady.
Love gonna get his respect, man? I see a lot of quarterback lists. He's like a 12.
I won't disrespect
11.
Jordan Love.
It's
I will.
Some people know football, some people don't. That's just the truth. That's the
I hate
reality of it.
losers.
Oh wow.
I can't stand a fucking loser.
Good.
I cannot stand a motherfucker that lose all the time. Shit.
Especially after being up double digits.
They can't. Fuck.
Can you stand players that lose big games?
I can't stand them even more.
So
Talk
you
to
can't
him.
stand Cade?
Bang! Walked right into that one.
Technically, he has more big game wins than big game losses. Technically.
Are you counting every single
Elimination
game
game.
that he was down?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Those matter.
Back
Those matter.
against the wall.
He's probably like back even if I'm being
I'm gonna go
realistic.
game 5.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go game 7. I'm gonna go game 6. 3-1.
So we're
I
gonna
didn't
go.
count game 6 against Orlando.
So he's probably back even middle, like probably half
It-
half.
Can you argue that game 7 was so dog shit?
It pushed him over the edge.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
we'll
the
break. We'll break
tiebreaker.
even.
Even?
Yeah, we'll break even.
Okay, so you're saying next year we go in clean slate.
We definitely go in 0-0.
No games.
We have to
done-
see. We have to show it again. We're going 0-0. I think that's a fair middle ground. Now, how many games has Jordan Love showed up for?
Most of them.
2. He's 2-2. He's 2-2.
So we're going in next year another clean slate.
It's clean
No
slate.
division wins.
Mm.
No crown. No
Now, let me
MVP
ask you,
voting.
does
No
the
All
wa-
Pros.
Does the wobbly throw over the middle of the field?
That
That's
should
like
punch him
Cade's game
back.
7. That's like,
Like
Cade's
that
game
should
7
punch
for
him
sure.
back like too. This guy's an idiot. He really did that shit, bro. Yeah, that should
That
punch
was
him
a
back.
That's
game,
one
though.
of the worst throw. Nah,
It was a
he
good
had
half. It was a good first
he
half.
played good
In the
that
first half,
game.
he
in the
did.
first half.
It started raining.
They were getting into the fourth quarter. They were about to be up
Oh.
And then he
20,
started playing like shit.
24
raining,
to
he didn't know how to
19.
act.
Bro,
They
200
were up
yards.
against Chicago too.
He not the reason they lost that game.
I don't
He
think
not
it
the
was
reason
us.
Which
they-
one?
was
Against
Chicago?
Chicago?
Yeah.
100%.
No,
was
Chicago
also-
Against
you know,
San Fran? He played a part.
That throw is the equivalent of a missed buzzer beater. That's it.
Nah,
It's just
fuck
a
no.
missed shot.
Fuck no.
Just
No.
missed it. Just missed it. That's it.
No. That shit was nuts.
Bounce back next year.
That's
No,
like
he
throwing the ball to the fucking other team. Then like the fucking when Jordan won the championship. And
That's
the dude threw the
equivalent
ball
to
the other
Cade
team.
having those 3 turnovers straight
I'm
in,
sure
in
he
game
didn't,
4.
I'm sure he
Same
didn't
thing.
mean to do that. It just
Nah, he meant to do
He
that
didn't
shit.
mean to do
Yeah.
it.
It just
I think he
happened.
meant to throw an interception.
So
You see what he did?
I'm
He
giving
meant to
him.
do that
I'm
shit,
giving
bro.
him grace, bro. He didn't mean to do that.
No,
He
he's
wanted to
going
do
in next
something
year 0-0. Flat rate.
else. Jordan Love is so much better than that, man.
Then Cade, they're honestly probably like
They're
even.
probably the same nigga.
No, I'm
probably
saying
even.
just like so much better than just having a clean slate, bro.
Well, what
Oh.
slate do we have?
Jordan, I mean, he
Does he have
deserves
an All-Pro?
his. He deserves his
I don't think
respect.
he's
What does he have? Has he led the league in touchdowns, yards?
Toyota
Yeah.
fan, bro.
He's a efficiency demon, EPA demon.
So
for
he's
sure.
one of what is that? He's won
They
a
keep
turkey on
subbing-
It's
Thanksgiving.
a
snubbing
bunch
him.
of keywords that gets Dell's punching.
Bro, they keep snubbing him though. That's the thing. They keep
For
snubbing
what?
him.
All
he?
pro?
He should have been a Pro Bowler this past year.
Oh, I don't give
Oh,
a fuck
okay,
about
yeah.
Pro Bowl.
The Pro
That's the
Bowlers
end of the year,
were
bro. Who cares?
Darnold,
Maddie.
Shador?
Dak,
Maddie.
Well, other.
in the,
Shador
in the
made it?
NFC,
Come on, bro.
and Stafford. It was Stafford, Darnold, and Dak. If it's about production, then Jared Goff should have been there. He wasn't.
You're cooking.
They
Voting.
with
Fan voting.
with Darnold, they valued winning. So why is Goff over Jordan Love then? I mean, why is Dak over Jordan Love
So
then?
Jordan Love doesn't have a Pro Bowl.
I'd have one,
I was
but
gonna say Tua
you know,
has one.
he's gotten snubbed.
Tyler Huntley's got one.
He's gotten snubbed.
Shador has
Jordan Love,
Shador's
honestly,
got
I don't know, bro. Jordan Love should have multiple All Pros, man.
There we go with the should have shit.
He should.
Multiple All-Pros
He's
is
just that good.
nuts.
He doesn't even need the accolade.
You do. You gotta get into the Hall of Fame. You want him to get in the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame for me.
He will be
I
in your
respect
Hall
the
of
fuck
Fame.
out of that.
I do respect that. He's
The
got to get a
football,
ring,
you
though.
gotta have your own personal Hall of Fame because a lot of guys don't get in there.
Who's in there? Like who's
Matt
in there?
Ryan, Phillip
Type shit.
Rivers.
Okay.
They're in my Hall of Fame.
Eli.
Eli Manning is in my Hall of Fame.
Matt
for
Ryan
sure.
being in your Hall of Fame is fucking nuts.
It's respect.
You
for
probably
Thomas
that.
got-
Jones?
You probably got everybody in your Hall of Fame.
Who?
Thomas Jones.
Nah, not Thomas Jones.
no.
He's Hall of Very Good though.
David Harris.
Hall of Very Good.
These Phoenix jerseys are
Calvin
fire.
Pace.
Hall of Very Good. Antonio Cromartie, Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he's a Hall of Fame talent. Probably will never get in.
Kyle
but-
Wilson.
Nah.
Okay.
Lito Shepard.
Leo Shepard. Okay.
That's
okay.
a dog right there. That's a dog. But you guys can make your predictions on who you think is going to win the quarterback battles on Polymarket. Use code PS26. Help the podcast out. Deposit $20. Get $50. That's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. You guys can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at Pick a Side Podcast, on Twitter at Pick a Side Pod. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.